Hello? Oh god. It's the stupid graphics card update. It fucks it up every time. I have to go through and make sure everything is set up manually. There we go. Everything is set up again. Hello guys. I made my audio work, I think. I did it. You're good.
Hi. Left tap and over.
Legend southbound North Rockwood. Immediate or right. Westbound merging onto Abandoned Canyon. Next intercept point will be GOH. Great Ocean Highway. Emerging westbound, Abandoned Canyon. Emerging northbound on when next intercept point will be Route 68.
Von, did you need 77th?
Hey, firm.
45 attaching. Where do you want me to head, bud?
Route 68. We're going through the vineyard. Currently heading northbound on Buena Road.
Okay, I'll send it up Great Ocean. Hopefully that you come out that way.
Roger that. We're about 30 seconds away from Route 68.
Is it we're pursuing?
A-class caller. Parks in the vineyard now. Approaching Route 68 now, stand by. Alright, eastbound Route 68. Approaching Zancudo, stand by. left northbound into Zancudo. So, continue through GOH if you're still going there, D.
A firm.
Entering Zancudo now. Be advised, the interference vehicles that was on scene was a black Buffalo STX and a two-door sports car.
Ronnie, I'm just passing 68 turn off from GOH.
Roger that, we're coming up to the GOH exit now. Stand by for direction, vehicle braking, right northbound GOH. The status on the other 77 units? Okay, we continue northbound Great Ocean Highway.
The few hours before the little miss
Hi.
on a hold because just let me know, right? If the shit hits the
I don't know if tracker is still on.
Hi, Idol.
Hello.
Is there a
Oh,
bench
Mario.
ring in here?
Is there a what?
10-9?
A cold case thing? I
Really
think there's a
doubled
cold
up?
case.
Negative.
I think Murphy Braun just
Do we have
said
any other
there
10
was
units
something, but I don't
attached
know
to the
exactly
boost,
what it
guys?
is. No one's in there yet, though.
Oh,
there's
there's one
two
that there
units
is,
that
so I'm
pulled
gonna
out,
try
but-
find it.
411 can attach.
769 can attach. What class is it?
I will be no
A-class,
respetar Santana.
in Polito now.
Who?
Only
Jackson
headed
relevance.
eastbound Polito Boulevard.
I'll attempt to help. I'm in a CVPI.
Right.
But we'll see what can
I'll rescind
Hey.
the question there.
Jonah. Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you. Did you see PD tow there? You claimed you saw the
You're
tow
late.
truck, but did you see PD tow themselves?
Yeah.
I came around
Who did you
just to
see?
hang out with you today.
I don't recall, but I believe it was the gentleman behind you and another one.
You were nowhere
or
to be
someone
seen.
else.
So do you not recall, or do you recall?
I believe I do recall it was a gentleman behind you, and it was another man who I don't recall.
Okay.
I can't understand you, Charlotte.
All right. Just one
Mackenzie
moment
Hayes
here,
is right
just so I
there,
can
and you're
do my
saying
notes.
this. You're lying.
Here, come here, come here. Come here. I would not ditch you for Hayes.
Whatever.
All right,
I've
no
learned
further
my
questions on
lesson.
my end, Your Honor.
It fucking sucks, man.
Nothing,
It
Your
sucks. It really does suck.
Thank
I'm
you, Your Honor.
suffering.
Alright.
So I've learned my lesson. I know that karma
No,
is a
Your Honor.
bitch.
Alright. Prosecution, if you want to
It's okay, I made a friend that day.
Go ahead.
Well, that's good.
I can do it.
All right.
That's the day me and Tackleberry started riding together.
The argument today, Your Honor, is whether or not someone in a mental distress
Tackleberry's
state
alive?
can ignore lawful orders to stop entering a vehicle, to regard officers when they are trying to hail them, in an attempt to make an olive branch to solve an unlawful parking ticket. Instead, Tony Dumas ignored lawful demands to come speak with him, with the officer, and then he continued to run into the hospital to speak to his friend, which arguably is a valid reason. But as soon as his car was possibly getting towed, he turned around, disregarding his dying friend's last moments, and ran back and continued to disobey lawful orders to not interfere with the vehicle being impounded after Officer Omar continued to try and control the scene. Because of this, Mr. Dumas was tased, and due to another external factor coming in, Mr. Dumas was kicked as well as Officer Omar. If you look at evidence, you can see that there is Mr. Dumas's vehicle parked on Crusade Road, facing north in southbound lanes, as well as two officer and PD tow statements that his car was illegally parked. while Mr. Dumas wants to say that he is above the law because of his mental state, that is not a lawful reason as to why you ignore an officer as well as interfere with a scene. Prosecution rests.
All right.
Big haze.
Any
Woohoo.
evidence
Oh,
you
that
wanna-
was shit.
You wanna-
That was good. That was good. Put it there.
I like.
There you go. Shit.
Guess that's a no.
Apologies.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to highlight any evidence?
The evidence is simply the picture of Mr. Tony Dumas's vehicle parked in northbound or on southbound lanes facing north, and that's about it.
Okay. All right.
Am I able to?
All right.
Am I able to
Your
highlight-
Honor, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, thank you for being here. We appreciate your time.
If we wanted
To start off with, my client does not necessarily
trying to
disagree that their vehicle was or was not potentially
Perjury.
illegally parked.
Yeah, if we want to do
The thing about
perjury, it's
unauthorized
afterwards.
parking is that it
Okay.
is at most a civil matter. It is a ticket and nothing more. It does not need to be escalated into a very large series of events, which the officers are claiming, which they think so clearly happens. The reality of the situation is that the prosecution is drastically overcharging my client with trumped up charges. They're trying to charge Mr. Dumas with felony obstruction of justice. How can one obstruct your own arrest? There is a charge for that. It's called resisting arrest. Felony obstruction is reserved for those who would intentionally attempt to hinder another person's arrest, not one's own. In fact, it's even argued in this case that he would be the one potentially putting himself into a position to be arrested in the first place. He's not obstructing his own arrest if he is creating it in the first place. So let's go and go over the facts. Was Mr. Dumas parked illegally? Maybe. That's for the judge to decide. Based off of the evidence, one would suggest yes, he was, and he would even potentially admit liability and pay a civil fine for that. As far as disobeying a police officer, Mr. Dumas in his testimony clearly stated that he had no idea that he was not supposed to be getting into his vehicle until it was too late and the precipice had already been crossed. He could not possibly have felony obstructed his own arrest, as that's not what that charge even means in the first place. It doesn't apply to a situation like this.
I agree.
Mr. Dumas clearly deserves some leniency, as he was in a heightened state of awareness. He was concerned about his friend, and he was clearly not thinking well at the time. Your Honor, at most, we would like to say that this deserves nothing more than a parking ticket and a slap on the wrist. And just a reminder to the gentle citizens of Los Santos and San Andreas that parking law is a very serious thing. We got to make sure that we park our cars properly. That's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna go deliberate. BRB dogs.
Yeah, well, I feel like I've learned a whole lot. Is there like a flow chart for bench trials?
There
Somewhere in the
was. I
legal
think
documents?
Grayson made one.
How much?
I would still feel felony obstruction applies, right? Because there is
But
a.
they were
or.
arguing that that he was
Yeah.
obstructing his own arrest, but we were articulating that he was obstructing the towing of the car.
Yeah. So it's the investigation or the process of. Let me see what's the exact verbiage.
It's the
Let me see.
person who
People
commits a
v.
crime.
Edgar.
But then it also says other, right? Or let me find
It's a
it.
death
No.
penalty trial.
It's intentionally hinders the discovery, apprehension, conviction, punishment of a person who committed a crime, including intentionally involving oneself in an
Yeah, serial
ongoing
assaults
criminal
and
act or
killings,
investigation
3 times
in such a way that
Charlie,
the
come
peace
here.
officer are
murder of a government
impeded
employee,
from
bunch of attempted
administering
murders, some
justice.
desecration,
Administering
evidence
justice.
tampering, lots of stuff. I don't know. I haven't read through all the evidence, but I'm sure it'll be brought up.
Hey, I'm really sorry about every time I've ditched you for Hayes.
Duncan.
Yeah?
It's okay.
You want to be work partners?
I mean, I don't commit to anyone, but I will ride with you if you're ever on your own. And am I
Okay.
wrong?
I won't ditch you for other people.
Okay. One
Unless I
thing.
pre-establish something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, obviously I'll ride with Hayes if I ever get the chance, but we don't usually ride together. But Joan is one of my low guys that I like to ride with.
You little guy. Also, the other reason I wanted to pull you out here, As an FTO yourself, are you aware that PNT is having changes that are significantly changing things?
It depends on what the changes are.
I mean, has everything been communicated to you?
I've never ever seen a P&T communication, not even for Academy until it's like Academy Day.
That's crazy. Okay, so okay, that's what I figured. Because I was told that I lost my FTO because they're changing things up, and that um, I would need to adapt to the new system. But even the current FTOs don't know what it is.
What is the new system? Maybe it is what I'm doing, but no, I have been talked to a lot about P&T stuff. I just don't know what the new stuff is.
Just an overcomplication. Probationary FTOs, people having to take cadets as a deputy without being able to see any sort of queue or anything like that.
Yeah, that's been an
It's
old thing, to be fair.
overcomplication.
Well, that's been a thing for LSPD for a long time. I'm a probationary FTO.
Oh, I'm not an FTO anymore. They declared that I was too inactive for it.
You kind of were. But it's hard to be active when every single cadet is going out with other people.
Yeah, in my defense, back in the day when I did FTO, that was the biggest problem I had was Ruby would be like, Duncan, you don't take any cadets. And I'd say, every time I want to take one, they're always being taken.
Yeah, I've got such a rough schedule that usually cadets reach out to me and like schedule things because they wanna ride with me. But yeah,
We have the same schedule, right?
I'm like an hour after meeting.
An hour after meeting or 2 hours after meeting is always like the worst time because like everyone's already by the time I click on it, everyone's already established like what they're doing for the day.
Oh my god, Erin's been down for ages.
Someone should go help her.
Well, she's been helped now, but that's crazy.
Yeah, but my point is like we have like we have the forgotten shift where it's like we're after the meeting, everyone's already doing things, and then but we're not shift 2.
Yeah, that's
So
my
really
biggest
rough
problem.
time.
Yeah, my biggest problem is coming on duty and everybody's already in their groups. Everybody's already got the FTOs.
That's why I gave you that offer. I was like, damn, we have the same schedule, might as well.
Yeah, I will ride with him when I get the chance. We don't do it often, but I'm gonna be riding with Raya quite a bit, but that's just because I'm doing FTO things with her. And
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It
that's
doesn't have to
about
be
it.
every day. I'm not looking, but I'm just like looking to
Yeah.
not hop on duty and be like, fuck, there is nobody. I'm gonna
You
go
just
drive
hop in my
circles.
car anyway. Just do it. The thing I say to everybody is, if I've got a spare seat in my car, passenger seat,
And you
just
don't have
hop
an
in.
interceptor either, so it's easier.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all good.
I just hate the 1.5 forgotten shift.
Mhm.
But it is what it is, you know.
Proved beyond a reason that he had knowledge and that he was agreeing. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
He
evidence
has no
tampering
idea
would
what
have
fucking
it's more,
Speedy has.
I'm floating in the air.
right? Evidence
Yeah,
tampering because
evidence
you're trying to
tampering
move
for
a car.
the truck, and then also the disobeying a police officer and.
Who is that next to me?
That would okay. But the principal charge would have to stay regardless through and through.
Yeah,
That's the way I
I don't
was
think they're
trained,
contesting
right?
the illegal parking.
Okay.
They're more contesting the felony obstruction, which I was going to drop anyway if they wanted to do the
Yeah.
back and forth.
Of course, I'm fucking whispering every goddamn time I come.
I really hope the judge picked up that that guy was trying to say he parked
All right.
on one side.
After some brief deliberation,
And then we got evidence.
I think a couple of things here today were proven. Now, your first charge of unauthorized parking. I think there's no doubt, based on the picture here and everyone's statements, you're to be found guilty of unauthorized parking.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I got a Snapchat from my homies. Second charge, disobeying a peace officer. I think the point of you being asked to move your vehicle and you telling him that you thought it was a what's the word? What's the word you used?
Banter.
Banter. And you refused to which then you jumped inside your vehicle. I think that does rise to the level of disobeying a peace officer. He asked you to move your vehicle. You refuse to, so you're going to be found guilty of disobeying a peace officer.
Good. It's the felony
Last
obstruction.
charge of felony obstruction of justice.
That is the problem.
That was the one I thought of the most during deliberation. Now, unless I'm forgetting something, I don't believe the prosecution brought up any other charges that you were obstructing to. It would be the actual charge himself of disobeying a peace officer and doing it. Now, the question here becomes, can you felony obstruct justice of your own arrest? I believe that you can't. If he tries to move this vehicle, at most it would be resisting arrest or the misdemeanor obstruction of justice. But I don't believe that you can obstruct justice of your own arrest, as officers are trying to
2 out of 3 charges, still good.
come
I'm surprised
or
it
come
says
around or
it's
use
misdemeanor.
resources
Yeah,
for
evidence
anything else.
tampering for
So he's
me.
going to be found not guilty of felony obstruction of justice.
Yippee,
That's going to be the ruling of the
charge
court.
that I was going to drop anyway.
That's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Charlie, you gotta do something about your cough.
We'll decide if you get like time or
You
if you get
don't
time
think
served,
I've
or
been
what the
trying?
plan is.
Up to them, I mean, if they want to get, I mean, it's
I
10
don't
minutes,
think you're
so
trying hard
whatever.
enough.
I lost my vision when I tried harder, so please.
Typically, you would get time served in an action like this, but it is ultimately their discretion. So.
Officer discretion is a huge thing. So your fine will be $975. Your Majesty, did you find him, or would you like me to?
Oh, I didn't find him. You guys got
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's what.
Just want to make sure. All right, here's your fine.
All right, got it. Thank
I
you.
will be doing the olive branch since you
Did you
are needing to go.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it's
You have to be
is that-
respectful to the judge.
yeah.
I agree with that.
Is that like the official terminology?
No, you can call them whatever
Says
you want.
You can literally call them whatever you want, but there's some people you have to kiss ass more, Jonah.
They might just get
Alright.
mad if you don't call them the right name. So.
Yeah.
What
They'll
if
just tell you
what
to
if you
stop.
said like my slam? Did you charge your
Okay.
my
It's like
slam?
wearing a hat in front of Judge Bo's presence.
Mr.
You don't like
Dumas,
when you wear
I
hats,
will be
Charlotte.
just forgoing
They
the
didn't tell me off.
the time for 10 months. Since we were in the bench trial for a while, I was going to drop the felony obstruction of justice anyway, so you are free
Right.
to go.
Appreciate that, officer. Thank you.
All right.
Go to
Well,
your dying friend.
Did you guys return his possessions already?
He will have to go up to BCSO to get his possessions.
Okay.
Or to Mission Row. I think.
There's
that
a
still a thing?
records. Yeah, there's a records location in the left side of the lobby. You can get your things back.
Okay.
Is
All
there
right.
anything else that
Appreciate
you
it.
took from my client that might need to be returned otherwise?
No, we didn't take anything from him other than his food box that he should be in possession of.
I
Okay.
actually don't have that anymore.
Yeah, the guy
I
at
don't know
the.
Because
if
you
it-
work
Yeah,
for
you'll
the
have to
metal
get that from the-
detectors, you have to-
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right,
there's a
you're right.
security guy on the left
Just make
there.
sure
so-
They
you
take
know,
everything.
Wherever you position that in your pants when you get it back, make sure you're not putting it where your other.
It's a wild
possessions-
statement.
Yeah, no, I get it
You're
though.
so
Go in your
I
pants
weird.
do.
when you
I
get
do
the bag.
understand that. Also, future reference: if you guys ever see me out on the street and I am parked illegally, I will move my car. I will actually. You can talk to me.
Okay.
We can. You know what I mean?
Well,
I joke. I'm Italian. I might call you a moron, but I will actually listen. all
I
right?
hope your friend who may have been dying that you did not get.
No,
to
he's
visit
at
is
ICU.
Not, okay.
I got.
That's
we're good.
perfect.
He's at ICU. He's all good.
Oh, look at that.
Fantastic.
When did you learn this
Wow.
information, sir? When
It's a
'cause
win-win.
You never made it inside the hospital.
Oh, I'm guessing because if he was dead, the world would end. So
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's a whole
Well,
thing.
now you
yeah.
have two friends.
Guess we're all the lucky ones today.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, take it
Oh,
easy.
good.
Appreciate
Hey.
it.
Thank you again. You have a great day, okay?
Angel, thank you. You're the best.
You're very welcome. Happy to help.
All right, good trial.
That was a good
That
trial.
was a good trial.
I spaced out through most of it,
I
though.
learned a lot. I was locked in. I paid attention. I was paying attention for me and Duncan.
Were
Do you want
Thank
me
you.
to send you the objection list?
I think I have that. It's just like the
I'm
and I
gonna
have
be
the
honest with
flow trial
you,
for the regular trial.
Most
just not the bench
objections are
trial.
kind of pointless to do. Like,
Yeah.
if because the reality is, if you object a lot, you're just gonna piss the judge off, and then they're gonna get really mad at you. So
I have
you only
a
should object if
realm
it's an
of
actually
three.
important thing.
3 meme objections with Judge Bo. It might be 4, but this was also an illegal parking ticket, so
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing.
yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It was a whole bunch of.
By the way,
nothing,
you
so.
can do meme objections too. I think those are funny.
It just depends on the
that's
type
why
of
I think
trial.
it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Objection, dipshit.
Yeah, that would.
That's a good one.
Or the best one I've ever heard. Objection. Statement of a lame person because he's lame as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hey,
used that a couple of times.
That
You know, one
one's
thing I
that was the
wanted
Redeck
to-
Week special.
one thing I wanted to mention is I really like the style of questioning that Omar and I were using. I thought that was fantastic. You know, from both sides, it was very good. And I think that the Department of Justice should allow that more often. You know, I think the super strict objections, stick up each other asses shit is kind of dog shit. So, you know, I think that this is honestly more incongruent with how it's done in other states too. So
I think the other thing though is like because you don't want it to get out of hand, and it depends on who the people are.
yeah, but I mean,
that's the
have you?
biggest-
I think you should go watch some actual, some other questioning
Yeah.
videos from actual courtrooms. And well, this isn't an actual one, but you know, other actual courtrooms.
I think
And
my
you know, you'll see that it's very common for questions to be done the way that we did today.
my first bench trial was Carl Pred, and during objections he would just start yelling at the other person.
Yep.
That's why I got a little more like severe on objections.
There's
like
also a couple of lawyers that will be very stickler on how you're asking your questions.
Sure, and I
and
can
they
try
won't
to
allow
chase
you
him about
to
too.
do direct
What's
questions
the
that
20?
you guys were doing.
It's the middle Howard
Yeah,
League
so
next
it really
to Blackfoot
depends on the
Plaza.
judge though.
It does.
Topping route.
So all right.
All right.
It's how you got to learn your judges and what judge allows what.
Yeah, once you know your judge, you know how to play to their strengths or their minds, then you can manipulate them and become evil.
I never
Manipulate
heard
judges.
that.
Has,
What are
has
you
that worked so
talking
far
about?
with me?
I have no idea how to read you because you don't really
Learn,
care. So
manipulate, and win.
I feel
Okay.
like if it's something
Gatekeep, girl
funny,
boss, gaslight.
see, judges like Judge Bo here are the hardest to understand because like, you know, no offense, but he's
Coin toss.
it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing, but you know, he's
He
just a
doesn't
little
care.
he
guy.
might just throw a wrench into everything.
Exactly. He's a goofy guy, and he might do goofy things that you might not expect. So.
The other
Very hard
day I
to-
held Carmine
wild
in
card.
contempt 52 times in one court case.
Oh, do you want Porter to get a time and fine? I'll go
Yeah,
hunt
that
him
is
down
right.
for you.
Oh my god. Do you have his phone number?
I do.
About $69.
What's this?
420
420 months.
What was it?
1395
817-1395?
1395 487 1395.
Oh, 487.
Yeah, 487.
Okay, I said respond, but I'm still waiting for a harness for my car. I feel like I'll eject if I just chase something.
You probably
I
will,
have a correct number if you want it, Bean.
Well, good job, everyone. You know, you're all
Yeah,
very
come on up.
formidable, especially you, Omar. Your line
the
questioning is
the
very
number
good.
parking
That
lot
was
is Dan
very
Fisher,
well
you can take
done.
it.
I have to go with some more
Fisher,
clients to represent.
Yeah,
but
How did I
shout out
do?
to you guys also. You
669.
didn't
You
do
only have
anything, Duncan,
semi-slick,
did you?
though,
You
that's
did
the only-
absolutely nothing.
Porter
Make
probably
sure
went to
they're
bed.
You didn't do shit. No
That's yours
offense.
for
but-
Hayes.
Then you did a good job at that.
Did
Like,
you
you
go?
really
Feel
good.
supported?
Hayes, did he support you at all?
I'm
Did you
gonna
feel
run
good about
his
his
No,
share
support?
numbers
I
is
don't-
available.
Well, Duncan, I think you gotta work
He was
harder.
yapping in my ear.
I see.
What the hell, Duncan?
Hey, he left like
Charlotte.
twice
Yes,
too.
whenever I'm not on duty, you can
Yeah,
drop
he
my
did
phone
leave.
number
Came back.
to police
Hey,
officer.
Duncan, you're just trying to take credit for things you didn't do at this point. I
I
think that's
appreciate that.
kind of fucked up. Well, I had to get going.
is what he likes to
Good
do.
to see you all. Y'all take care now.
You
Right?
as well, Miss Angel.
See you later.
Another state ID,
Okay.
Opal, by chance?
All right.
3669.
Your Honor. I'm gonna
This
take a
motherfucker didn't
seat.
answer me.
Can I sit in your desk?
Yeah, he went to bed,
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. I
All right.
don't see him on duty no more.
I'm just gonna sit here and meditate for a
Confirm,
little
got it.
bit.
Would be
Angel?
something funny that we can make him do.
Can make him wear different sunglasses because
Wait.
he's proud of Prada gang and he's really proud of that.
Who is it?
Romello.
Oh, you could revoke his
Ooh.
Tim cert position for like you suspend
No.
him from the Tim cert for a
I don't
couple
know
of
if I could
days.
do that.
What team does he
You can
support?
make him burn his tins.
The Knicks.
Oh, I have an idea. For 30 minutes tomorrow when he's on duty, Oliver's his boss.
Oliver, do you have Porter's number?
I just heard my name. What?
Do you have Porter's number? Because you're going to be his boss for 30 minutes. Yep.
No, I don't.
Hey, Miss York, it's
Okay, it's
hey, how's it going?
420.
Thank you.
Wait.
Oh,
Now when you're ready.
Yeah.
I was
487-1395.
was moving from crap house to shit house. A
And
to
what's
B.
his name?
Romello Porter. He's
Why
part
do
of
they
the
keep
BCSO.
paying me? God damn it, they pay me
Yeah,
too much money.
Miss Mustard called me earlier and gave me, I guess the storm.
Yeah, just let
Not
him
kidding,
know
it's
that
literally
it was,
crazy.
Judge,
Oh, shit.
The
Judge
guy's statement back in there.
Maybe we should
Judge
become
is most
judges.
overpaid people in the city.
Employee for 30 minutes.
You think we should become judges?
I'm gonna become a judge.
Oh,
I
that's a
believe he
free
said
30
in
Like
minute
the
ride-along
combined time of like 20 hours I've ever been awake,
Ambulance
I've been
in
paid like
the
$400,000. It's incredible.
What?
CMC.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hell yeah, I'm so glad I stuck around and was totally present for everything.
Are you riding with?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you riding with Jonah or is he riding alone?
Jonah's with me and Hayes.
God damn it!
We trying to do a little bargaining exchange here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to ride on my own.
Here. Let's find.
Right. Yeah, I have it in the
It's
statement.
it's okay,
My medical
Charlotte.
stash
I
was
know
stolen
you
out of
never
my
want to ride
ambulance
with me.
at
It's
CMC.
fine.
What?
And
I
that's
was
what I remember him telling me.
I thought you and Duncan were together because you guys were on the dispatch card together.
Well, that's because Jonah had to fall asleep.
Hi, Violet.
And he was just like, "Hey, somebody just stole a bunch of stuff. Can I give you a report real quick?" And I just like a little thing went off in my. And
Yeah,
I
probably.
saw, who the search and
I love
seizure
fishing.
for and the context
Uh-huh.
there.
How you doing,
And
man?
the whole thing about the number of MCIs.
I think you
Yeah,
guys
it's
left
like-
Omar up there. Okay. I'm gonna go put some more fits together.
Hey.
Use your words, Charlotte. Would you like to take Jonah from us?
I would take any one of you. I don't want to be on my own.
All right.
I don't want to separate a unit. So if you guys are riding together, I don't want to
Hold on,
separate
what
them.
time is it?
Eco will be Chaos Primary 289.
Hayes, I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
244.
It was a good shift.
And I'll grab the hostage.
But-
Anyone else can.
All right, Charlotte, where are you?
I parked at Davis, so I'm just pulling my car out.
Okay.
Hey, you know, I'm on them hours where everybody's already doubled and tripled up.
What I'm saying is our fucking hour time that we go on duty is the worst possible time to go on duty.
Well, I mean, today was rough because, I was thinking about being a healthy person.
I have a schedule. I have the schedule of a British person that has a 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's my schedule.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I don't think a lot of people line up with me.
No, see, mine's not even like a 9 to 5. Mine's like an 8 till 8 till 6.
Need your help, Jack?
For me, I'm gonna try to do this math in my head. Actually, no, I'm gonna use the iPhone slider for the alarm.
He's put alright, gonna collapse. Where you at? I'm LRPD. I'm at foot guard right now.
Ideally, most days, I wake up at 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like 7, alright. You arriver.
You wake up?
Yeah, like here, yeah.
Oh, you mean okay when you arrive from your destination?
Yeah. Radio check.
That's it.
Oh my god, someone did it.
Honestly, before I started living this lifestyle, I thought I'd actually be more available to most people, but it turns out I'm just not.
No, I could have told you that.
You're telling me that what is roughly 3 p.m. my time is not an available time for most people.
Yeah. I have struggled with this time zone for my entire time. I have always been a loner. I'm actually, like, the only times I'm not a loner is when some miracle happens.
Here's the crazy thing is that if I wanted to, if I really put my mind to it, I can do 12 to 6, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. But that's also a time where there's no one around.
Oh, I was gonna say that's worse. You like, I don't know, you miss the chill time. So many people have just clocked on to go to court, but that is a huge court case.
Yeah, no one told me there was going to be a struggle this bad.
Well, I could have told you, just you never asked.
It's not even a struggle for work, too. It's just a struggle in general.
Yeah, the whole struggle is real.
You would think midday to like 9 p.m. in my time would be an ideal time to do anything with anyone, but apparently
Okay.
it's just not.
So if you want to think of it like this, when I lived back home, a storm is kind of at the time where everybody would be either finishing work or getting, like, heading home from work. Like, the meeting is, you know, it would affect anybody that worked another job. So, you know, it kind of, like, the meeting changed. It went from, like, an hour ahead to an hour behind recently. So it just made it harder.
Honestly, fucked me up.
Yeah, that's what did it. Because it's never been, like, actually like this before. Yo, what's up?
When the meeting was like an hour before, I was like, this works because, I mean, it doesn't. It's still a lot. 1 hour after the meeting is probably the sweet spot. But now I got to do 2 hours before. 2 hours before I can actually like. Before I should actually be getting out of bed.
I'm gonna be around for another, like, hour or two.
It sucks.
Mm-hmm. But we move on. Oh, that Leon Benz guy. Is that the guy I was hanging out with? I think that's the guy I was hanging out with. Was it? No. Louis Blanc. The other day I was no, you left by then. The other day I was hiring for Hades. I was taking apps at Mosley's.
Oh, corrupt Charlotte. Back in it again.
What is that?
She just can't stop being corrupt.
Oh, I don't care, whatever that is. I've never seen that before, but...
Oh, I have one of those. Can't believe Charlotte just can't stop being corrupt. Like, it's in her blood.
Yeah,
next,
just
next
so
thing you know,
corrupt.
she's gonna be selling weapons.
Don't even get me started with that. Everybody's flashing their class 2s at me recently. It's annoying.
Do they understand the reference, or is it just like they're just doing it?
They're just doing it. They don't understand the reference.
Yeah, as time passes, people seem to forget about things. Like, no one remembers Duncan in his prime. They only know burnt out Duncan that doesn't do anything.
Speaking of doing anything, did you add us together on the dispatch card?
Yeah. I do remember when I used to do a lot of work and I was working really hard and doing a lot of work things.
I remember you being around way more. I don't remember what you were doing because I didn't ride with you back then, but...
You were just a little cadet.
Well, you took me out on like a session or two, I can't remember.
You were just a little cadet. You didn't know how to do police work. I had to teach you everything. Everything that I knew.
Yeah, you taught me everything I knew.
Yeah.
I think my thing was like confidence when it came to being a cadet. And that's why I'm gonna start taking Sarah and Raya out.
Is Raya even... I thought she already became a Popo.
She's a Popo, but you know, sometimes when they struggle with confidence, you kind of gotta just help them a little bit. And she does struggle with her confidence a lot.
I heard there's going to be a hiring freeze, or there is one currently.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know how official that is, but I heard it in passing.
I don't know. Well, I mean, if the P&T lead is telling me that it's a hiring freeze, it's probably official.
Yeah, but then why? I mean, it isn't really. I mean, I am command. I should know that.
I want to know if it's a hiring freeze because they got no support, or because they feel like they have too many officers. We have bloat.
Well, I think it's with the new sheriff. They don't want people to run away.
What about bringing on new people?
Hmm?
What about bringing on new people?
Well, we do have a lot of people in BCSO, and I heard, like, money's tight. Yeah,
Just
hopefully.
in my experience, stopping hiring becomes noticeable before it gets unfrozen.
People can't rob this if we're here because we're robbing it.
I mean, kind of technically we are.
Okay, so again, I'm vibing up north.
Yeah. I like to
What
vibe
did
up
Jonah
north.
just say on radio?
I don't know.
10-9?
Radio check.
See, that's better. I could hear you then. 10-2.
Radio check.
10-3. Too close. Too close. Slow it down. That was Barrick.
I'm calling his dumbass.
Do it. I'm just gonna pull over for a second. It's just gonna be 1 second.
Who do you think you are? Speeding? Speeding? That's not the chief of police barrack that I know. That's not the chief of police barrack that I knew that would enforce traffic laws. You fell off. Alright, Charlotte, do you forgive him? He said he has to go to the court case. He's just trying to get there, you know? Do you forgive him, Charlotte? She's given the silent treatment, so I don't know. You're fine. We're not gonna ticket you, but you might have to apologize to her later.
Hey, I'm not giving the silent treatment anymore. Tell him I
Tell
accept
him,
any
hold on.
apology.
Tell him I accept any apology.
But freaking slow
But-
down.
Frickin' slow down. Blimey, me, mate. It's me, Charlotte Spade.
I'm English.
Yeah. Blimey. Yeah. We patrol up north, what can we say? You're not used to presence up in Toledo? That's crazy.
What was that?
Alright, Derek, enjoy your court case. Alright, bye.
66, 76 latest.
It's
Art
me,
Silent
Charlotte.
354 same
I'm an
traffic, but
English
I'm coming from
person.
Toledo. There's a
I like
bank
my
truck!
beans and toast. That's not a bank truck, that's an art asylum robbery.
No, it's behind me.
Oh. I'm English. My name's Charlotte. I like my beans and toast.
I do like my beans and toast.
366 is 23 at the Art Asylum. Negative visuals of any vehicles out front.
You know, I bet a
A
surprising
vehicle
amount
is
of
fleeing
British
from
people
the
living in
scene.
America.
Sorry.
To be specific, blue in color. The one looks to be a Mabatsu Progress headed northbound Glory Way.
If I had a nickel for every time I met a
Tips
British
in the
person that
38
lives in
here.
America, I'd have 2 nickels.
Oh my god. No, but no, you know Stevie, Maeve,
Yeah.
me, Viv.
I said living in America.
I live in America. I live in San Andreas.
Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. In the mainland.
Can we get a 77 northbound Glory Way?
35476. Like I said, I'm coming from Polito.
Hey, firm, thank you.
Glory Way. Is he in a traffic stop or what?
I don't know.
Can you find them on the GPS for me?
Radio check.
Yeah.
Can do.
Who am I looking for? Jonah?
Jonah. Or Hayes.
Jonah or Hayes?
Glory Way. I
Mirror
think
Park.
is- Okay.
Yeah, William Glory Way.
Can you just let me know if they move? They should let us know. If they
First
move.
041038, eastbound Innocence Boulevard with a white and color threat.
Oh, people are on radio just ignoring art asylums and stuff.
Yeah? Are you surprised?
I'm honestly not surprised. I need
The
to talk.
bar's on the ground.
I need to talk to McNulty. His things are being grinding my gears. I have to follow the rules. I have to be perfect. I have to do everything correct, but everyone else is just chilling. Like, they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want.
I would say don't bother, but go for it.
Well, I mean, McNulty listens to me.
I had an issue with the sergeant, and McNulty did a mediated session with the third party, and the issue was not resolved, and the sergeant made it pretty much clear that they're not going to change, nor are they going to make any adjustments to the way they are, and that I just have to suck it up, Buttercup.
What is
So I don't have
fitness?
very high hopes for a significant change of raising the bar.
I don't know.
You almost hit Hayes.
Oh, I thought.
Hayes, where's your hat?
I don't. I'm not gonna judge your looks. He's judging judging me for not having my hat.
354 23 1038 Glory Way.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. See, I don't have my hat. You.
No, it's not Ventura. Don't worry.
Oh, hello, Charlotte.
Hi, JJ. Well, I mean, Mask JJ, I think.
It is me. It is little me. It is little me, Charlotte. How are you doing?
I just need to poop the mask. You're just going 138 miles.
Yeah, I couldn't get any faster on that short, short
Oh,
road,
that's
otherwise
so
I would get a little bit faster, yeah.
You're lucky you didn't go 180 in the war.
Because of transition and damn.
There you go. There you go.
Put that mask back on. I'll be right back with you.
Yeah. How do you know that? Are you a biologist? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I'm actually lucky to have a good relationship with some criminals.
Yes, because you're corrupt.
Right.
It is the corruption.
Yeah, super corrupt.
Yeah, we do. We cannot live here, so we will come here. Yeah.
Is there any alternative way I can get myself a premiere, or do I have to get it through being an FTO, which I'm probably not going to get back?
FTO, a senior officer.
Well, I'm not going to get either of those two things.
I mean, show frequency.
Does anybody have a driver's license in this car?
No,
No?
I believe there's two 1038s currently, but I don't believe we need any 77s. There is that 77 request on channel 3.
I'm not getting shit. Helen hates me. I'm not getting shit in this department.
Honestly, when I think
Hmm?
I might have,
I'm not getting shit in this department. Helen hates me.
No, you only have 4 points on your license after this ticket.
They expired. W.
Yeah, they expired.
That's
It's
good.
more along the lines.
As long as
of
Helen has a
someone
say in
with
anything,
physical
I'm not getting shit.
driver's license on them to be able to just drive this car.
No, I can drive this car pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, and you don't have a physical license on.
Yeah, but I...
Just show consistency and willingness to work.
I'm still going to get gate kept.
Well, that means I have to escort
It's been
you
made
guys
very
all
clear
the
to
way
me.
wherever you're going, and I don't think that's a good idea. I might not be from the streets, but I've learned way too fast. Why are you drunk?
Yeah, definitely.
I shouldn't have to overwork myself when I know that I'm going to be gate kept.
I know you guys have.
It's just going to burn me out more than I already am.
You can just escort us, okay? That's gonna be perfect.
Jasper.
You mean after those 6 that I already hit?
Oh my god. I gotta find
Yeah.
those kids now.
And I also had
Gotta
crack
take a picture of
cocaine.
your tires. Alright, well, you're gonna get a first degree.
Just, I wouldn't transfer either. I don't want to be a part of the LSPD.
2 points to your license in this
Just-
economy, okay? I know, but you can't go 128
Stop
and a
dooming.
45 because it was a short. You can go.
I will
faster.
say though, Charlotte, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to
Well,
say,
manslaughter,
but
I have to, like, find
is it just me or does all the LSPD kind of look the
I
same?
also
Then I have to-
terrorism on our way here.
Oh,
Politically,
terrorism?
you know,
I know them personally. I guess it depends
I
on.
couldn't tell you
children?
who was the difference between Adam Pike, Henry Chaos, or
Shields, yeah, I know. Them three.
Alex Shields. Yeah, them
Okay,
three.
them
They
three.
look the same guy.
They're the same people. But the rest, I don't mind. I could tell you who they were, but.
It's
Tend
the
to.
same guy.
It's from DD.
I was thinking about it. If I want to kill somebody, I'll take them to the kebab shop. Instead of the oil in the fryer, I'll put the acid. I close the door. I kill them. I dissolve their body in the acid, and it's gonna be easy to get them out, and nobody's gonna notice.
Okay, never mind. There is no image.
You're now at the EMS, Doc.
I was just gonna see if there's any doctors in the
Because I did,
hospital
what do you
because
mean?
they're not answering
Why don't you
radio.
just take them
Trying to
down
figure
to
out
the
if
chicken
someone's
factory
stealing
like every serial
ICU.
killer that's ever been in the city?
Because like
Oh,
that,
wait,
that's
fam.
gonna lead to the that's like leading to the chicken factory, but nobody's gonna suspect that somebody got murdered at the kebab shop. Like,
You could call Violet Waters. She's in a lemon list.
traffic and stuff.
She is off duty, but she might be able to help.
Copy that. Thank you very much.
I don't know.
No
I've
problem.
Been, subject to burger shot territory where there's a bunch of human meat, so I always assume that someone's dying in one of the food stalls. No, I haven't eaten a kebab in a very long time.
Would you like to get a kebab? I have one.
No.
Oh no, never mind. It's a
but I-
bribery.
Do you have a? Yeah, I'm sorry. People don't like me, Jasper. Do you have a friend that can come down to drive your car?
I like you, Hayes.
It's not about your driving skills. It's about the lack
There, I'm
of
showing my support.
ID on you. You're not. I know that person. You're not.
Okay, guys, I have a question. Guys, I have a question.
I just
Lily,
keep seeing him fucking twerking sometimes. It's
Lily and
ridiculous.
Ben,
It's
do
been
we
a
have
while.
anything else to do? Do we have anything else to do right now?
Working for you.
No, he just twerks for people.
No,
Then I'm driving.
You never twerk. for
Why
me.
not?
Oh, maybe you should ask.
Why
him.
not?
Oh, you can just you can just drive. You can drive off if you
I
want
mean,
now.
they are being so nice, but like, I need to prove them that I can fucking dive. They're basically no-balling me at this point.
Jasper, I'm not no-balling you. I'm saying that
They're
you need to go
literally
to the
no-balling
court.
me, I know.
Do you want to drive to the courthouse to buy a driver's license?
So,
Is that what
like,
you're saying?
you guys on board already? Lily, Benz, you guys like on
just
board?
do your thing,
I'm just
bro,
gonna
like,
put out a
you know.
warrant for you, Jasper.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. At this point,
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure you're
put out the
crazy.
warrant on
Wait,
me. I appreciate
let's just
you.
go to the
Miss
courthouse
Hayes.
together.
I already know,
Yo,
Jasper. Your
thank you
car's
guys.
stupid.
Thank you
I
guys
don't
for
We
traffic
could
stuff.
escort him to the
This is-
courthouse to get
Yeah,
his
let's all go together.
No,
This
we're
is not
gonna-
even my
we're
car.
going- We're going to the
I
courthouse.
think you guys are about to get shot.
All
Do it
right,
now! Do it
have
now!
a-
Do it now! I'm just
have a-
kidding.
have
He couldn't do
Have a
that
good
to
one.
me.
Yeah,
let's
guys,
go to the
enjoy
courthouse,
your
Jasper.
tape to the
Come
court.
on.
I told you, cops stole my ID. I am not getting a new one.
I'll buy it for
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
Jasper. I'll buy
No,
it
no,
for
no, you didn't.
please.
You didn't even. You didn't even wanted my flowers. Okay, that was rude.
Well, that's
and I'm
because
not getting
What?
that. No,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
no, no.
flowers.
You are the only person that declined my
Yeah,
flowers.
I do be a
in
bitch,
the
I know that.
whole city. That's actually Casey. I am leaving.
Okay.
366, 38 turned 1080 northbound Glory Way. 22 vehicle yielding.
Yeah, after I lose you.
606 touching.
Oh, okay. I see.
But what if we don't lose?
1080 resuming left westbound Bridge Street. Color Mabatsu Progress 1050 VCB.
They're continuing. They turn left, east, southbound, Elgin, right, westbound. Duncan, why are you not doing comms? Spanish. VCB.
I don't see the car.
They're continuing westbound Spanish. They went right, northbound.
I'll do comms if I don't
Like
see
you're
the car.
an I'm VCB again.
I think south on Alta towards Spanish, right east on Spanish, left east on Spanish. Crossing Meteor, approaching Elgin BCB. Because I think south on Elgin. Crossing Occupation, approaching Naked Del Perro westbound.
You know Hayes jumped out of the helicopter earlier today?
Starting on left south on Ginger, VCB.
What?
Hayes jumped out of the helicopter earlier today?
Oh. Last scene?
The last scene was south on Ginger. I haven't seen them turning anywhere. It was my bus to progress, black in color.
That's on Vespucci. I didn't see it go Vespucci.
Just gonna quickly code 6 on Ginger.
That's 6 Bay City.
I couldn't see. I could see the car, but it was so fast, and I was like trying to, I was trying to drive.
Industry street parking is good.
Do you have
I will
parts in
go
this
ahead and
thing?
call it UTL. It was just over a big ticket, so no worries. Thank you.
Hey, fam.
Do you have car parts in this thing, Charlotte?
Yes, a little bit.
Wait, tonight.
Not the best.
I think the only reason I would want to drive from here is because I just fucking every other car is awful.
I mean, this is just as good as a Taurus, I believe.
Is it just looks? Is it a looks thing?
I think that with good parts in any car, they're gonna be good. But I think this probably has better control.
366 is gonna head back to Art Asylum
Might
to try
invest in
and
parts in my
document.
Taurus.
Only
Once,
had them fleeing from the general
once
area,
I get money
so not
again.
enough to arrest them for it.
AFM 354 will tag along with you.
Do you think that do you think Anita's gonna ever keep up with the parts on the car, or should I just reclaim the car for myself?
Wait, what?
Me and Anita's car, our shared joint custody car.
What about it?
Do you think I should just reclaim it for myself, put my call sign back on it?
Yeah, she's long gone. She's only gonna come to ride with other people, so
Oh, she's doing what I do.
yeah. Woo!
Eh. Maybe.
Why do you even document when it comes to this? Like inside, but like I don't know either.
I'm gonna try and break into this place.
Ah!
Nice. You know what's funny?
What?
They said that I lose my FTO status, but Anita can keep hers forever.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But Anita has proven herself.
Targeted.
Okay.
I'm not smart enough.
I feel like
I
this
don't
is
do-
so uncommon that I just have never done it.
so
when-
uncommon, just like this twerking statue.
Why it bald?
Thomas James.
Never mind.
I don't know how we're supposed to even like look into this.
So, I believe last time I came to one, there was something about the back of here, but
Yeah, but all the back doors are all locked.
yeah, but
For one of the side doors.
how do you get like in the back rooms? Like, I've never seen
there
anyone
were-
in
there
one
were
of these
less
before.
There were less doors locked than the last time I was here. Or, sorry, more doors locked than the last time I was here to an Art Asylum call, so I think they either did it successfully and it's already reset, or they didn't do it successfully.
Okay. So
Probably they didn't do it.
Dispatch force, wait, show me.
yeah, I was gonna say my assumption would be that they go through like a door like this or something, right?
Yeah.
With a security code.
They probably
also
go from
more
here
color
to
SUV
here.
Occupied 2 times.
Is there anything in the area? Like,
Still failing to
What's this?
yield. Looks like it's yielding now.
what the fuck is this?
You
2 times
assholes.
occupied gray SUV.
623.
I don't know what this is.
Still failing to yield. All right, it's gonna be an idiot.
Simply, Alright, the secondary as it comes. East on Havoc, crossing Las Lagunas, passing Barbershop.
Oh. Guys, you know I kept up with a chase the other day? I was the only person that stuck on it. It was Polito too.
Wow.
I know, and I was doing comms, and then the moment L1 took over, I lost it.
Crossing.
How dare one do that?
Well, I think you might have been with Rupert, but he called like one comm out like maybe a second too late, but it was like the second that would determine where I went because I just lost them.
Yeah, there's been times where, like, I'll think, oh, they're going to do the Mary Mushkin skip, and then they don't do it. And then the person goes and does the Mary Mushkin skip and go, yeah, it's because of Air 1 that I did the Mushkin skip. And I'm like, well, you weren't paying attention to speeds, man.
Well, I don't even think it was that. So it was on the freeway, and I think it was just as we were going to the slip where we came off or carried on, but I just lost visuals, so I was relying on L1 to tell me which way they went. So I just followed where L1 went, but L1 went straight, so I assumed they went under because the only way to go would be right or left if they went up the ramp. But yeah. But, you know, it was like a second. It was like a second delay.
Yeah.
Which happens.
The joys of chases.
Mm-hmm. But that's the only reason I lost it, too. Which, I was just proud of myself.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Why?
I fell on my arm.
Moving again,
What?
now heading southbound.
I fell on my arm.
They're wanting to
Oh,
do a rolling
unlucky.
traffic stop.
Oh my god.
Oh, they are rolling. They're down, and they are almost flipped.
Do you require additional?
It's a fragile
yes,
little
please,
guy.
like CPI maybe?
Receive guy Taurus.
Premiere.
And we're moving again, still southbound on Papilla Street. Crossing Supply, passing Old Maldini's.
I need some 7-7 over here at Senior Bends. I have gang members trying to steal my vehicle.
354. You're gonna have to wait a second.
I'm just gonna tell the world that you broke my arm.
Do we have descriptions of individuals?
They're wearing hydro masks. They're in a red in color vehicle. They got out of my car.
No.
You can attempt to flee now.
356 7s.
On the active 80, we are behind
How could
the
Charlotte
G
do
court.
this?
Armor is doubled, continuing east on San Andreas, right, southbound through the White Garage. Currently VCB. U-turn, now continuing northbound Calais, back towards Senior Buns. Right, eastbound San Andreas. Left, northbound into the parking garage. Left, westbound, coming back out onto San Andreas, taking some stairs we will not be able to take. They're out front of the mall, across from Senior Buns, headed westbound, adjacent to San Andreas, VCB.
Over that, continuing northbound of Palomino. Wait, I'm VCB now. Where'd they go?
354 has no visual. I was out here all along.
They're probably wrapping all the way around the plaza, back towards Ginger Street.
I'm hovering over Ginger Street right now. I don't see the apartments.
We have them adjacent to San Andreas, back out front the continuing southbound towards Calais.
Bro, your boy came out like a real gangster with a gun now, tried to hold it down.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
That's good shit, though. Well, just because you failed at the crime
we still
doesn't
have
mean
an
you can.
active 80. If we can get a couple units, we can take a different channel. Probably CVI Taurus.
He's by himself, so I would say it's appropriate.
The driver of the vehicle is going to be Selena Azael. I got her ID.
Guns out, blast, you know, like shit.
Oh, he shot you guys?
Nah, he didn't shoot, but he was like threatening to shoot.
He's threatening. Okay, well, threatening to shoot is like. That's no bueno. You can talk
No,
to
I
one
don't-
of like the
Nope.
commands of LSPD
Yeah,
about
let
it.
me just hit up the support ticket, bro. Like, nah, I don't care.
It's not a support ticket. They're actual people. You could talk to them.
Yeah, of course.
You're not talking to IT.
Channel 2 for that, Eddie. Channel 2.
Imagine talking to IT.
Red Maibatsu continuing northbound Los Lagunas. Left westbound 8 Millen Parkway, continuing now northbound, approaching the old courthouse. Flowing right eastbound Eastbourne Way.
They headed for the auto shop southbound. VCB.
They took a right westbound, and then a left southbound.
They're continuing southbound, 8 Milton.
East 77s.
Left northbound Dorset. We could do it one more.
47 secondary, continuing northbound Los Lagunas.
I just accidentally hit them.
He sent them flying.
Is that justice?
Are you guys alright? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Headed westbound through
Hey,
alleyways,
Bruce.
southbound
How's it
now. Coming
They're
out.
headed eastbound Harwick.
westbound.
You get your tattoo?
Left northbound Alta. VCB. Duncan!
What?
Two comes!
phone,
Jesus! Fuck! I don't care if you're on the
Okay, I have
phone.
them here northbound Alta Street.
Jeez.
Making a right eastbound.
I
I'm-
was talking to my best friend Bruce on the phone.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
What was that?
Northbound Power Street.
Was that Bruce?
Left into an
You gonna
alleyway.
dap me?
Westbound. Left, southbound. Making another left. U-turning. Coming back out on a Power Street. Continuing straight.
Look,
Yeah, VCB, you got it.
what were you trying to say? Because like I didn't hear the Charlotte was yelling in
I
British.
spun out and I've Austin powered myself. They're heading westbound Spanish, currently leftbound Power,
No,
BCB.
you don't fuck with me like that.
Channel 4 is available for this pursuit.
They're heading. They're heading.
67.
You went
Channels
VCB,
is on
right?
Charlotte.
Affirm.
They were northbound Meteor. I was trying to swap over when it happened. VCB,
What
but
channel is it?
4.
Alright, Bruce, I will hang up if I have to comms again, because Charlotte, I don't want to piss her off too much, because this is a rare moment of someone accepting me in their car and not kicking me
Possibly
out.
be able to keep up with it, but even then, their acceleration's insane.
We're not.
We could code
secondary,
6 for
so
a
I'm
little
good.
bit. We, if we don't find nothing, we call UTL. I appreciate it. Regardless, so thank you. everybody.
Bruce, I just want to call and just say hi. I know that you always seem to be around, but like,
Huh? 350 code 6 southbound west. Oh, well, Mirror Park Boulevard.
Hydra?
10-9?
10-4. It was Hydra, yes. Or gang-affiliated masks. When I went into my vehicle, as one of them
Okay.
was trying to hotwire my vehicle.
alright, bye.
Did anyone get the plate of the hour?
6-1 unfortunately did not.
Roger that.
What type of vehicle was that?
It's a red and color Maibatsu Progress, I believe. The rally
10-4.
car.
Yep, 10-4 it was. Tuner car.
I might have a plate. Give me a second.
That car's ridiculous.
Westbound of Vinewood Boulevard, code 4. You call it UTL if you want, guys. I do appreciate it regardless.
Oh, you're all good. That car is freaking.
I've got the vehicle. It's going southbound El Rancho.
Oh.
Alright, I'm locked in. As soon as I see it.
Bloodhound Charlotte Spade.
It's sending it. I was looking at Amika's profile. I'm already
I don't see
VCB. It flew.
It's okay.
You try.
I believe it's coming back to Amika Rose, but it's a Sultan that she has.
Copy that. I don't think that's the same call. Pretty sure that's, yeah, it's the one from Mosley's, the Sultan.
I mean, it could be a Sultan. The difference between a Mabatsu and a Sultan is very small. I think it's the Mabatsu.
No, that's a.
I'm pretty sure it's the Primabreus, yeah.
The cabin of the body is a little bit more square than what the Sultan is. The Sultan's a little bit angular.
Well, I have a plate to Amika Rose. She has a red in color Sultan, I believe. Amika is associated with like Hydra, so I'm not affiliated with Hydra, so I'm not too sure.
Copy that. I appreciate it. I
No
don't want to
problem.
build something up just yet.
Also, just make sure you're logging your car.
Bro, it's just
It
here.
was locked.
No, I hope you heard me nearly scream. I had to cut my radio off and scream at him because he was talking to Bruce on the phone. The whole time.
My arm's also still broken, Charlotte. I don't know if you remember.
I don't care. You're breaking my brain.
About thank you, everybody.
No, I was talking to Bruce about just saying hi.
He was like, I'm talking to my best friend Bruce while I'm in the middle of
Honestly,
trying to
just
do
a really
comms on the
casual
chase.
conversation.
Bro.
In my defense, my arm's broken and you ignored me, so.
Well, stop
I'm in
using
pain.
it to go on the phone. Jesus fuck, I'll take you to the hospital. Do something though. I'm about to lose my shit with you.
Sorry, Charlotte.
No, you're
That's
okay.
a really bad timing.
Hmm?
Yes, okay, I did mess up by not taking comms. Yes, I did also, I also did use the phone while you were trying to concentrate. So I did complain about my arm, but other stuff popped up on my phone that upset me.
Oh? I just lost my shit on Duncan. No, you're okay.
No big deal, no big deal. I don't want to...
Hold, I saw there's a doctor around, but I don't know if we're on duty. Yeah, and there's Joy, up front.
Alright.
Yeah. Mackenzie Hayes knows. She knows what's up.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make any issues that might not be there because I might just be going through a hypersensitivity. But I did get a text message that was like, eh.
Wait, who from?
What?
What, like, a text?
Yeah.
From someone we work with or something?
Charlie, don't try to this. Oh, look, we'll visit at a later date when I can figure out whether or not I'm just being
No, you could.
hypersensitive or...
You know, I don't have to do anything about it. I can be your friend and listen. If it's affecting you like this.
I would rather plausible deniability and just assume that I am misinterpreting things.
Who texts you at least?
No, Charlotte.
I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
I don't think it's worth.
I'm a tea sipper.
Oi! Is this Taurus? Loud? Greg?
Charlotte, there's tea, and then there's just I don't want to start fires, you know. So
Well, but
there
what
might not be
fires are gonna start? Like, cause I personally don't. If it's something to do with command, I don't. Oh.
It's not command.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, this is how good of a cop I am. Hades might be dead.
What?
I just spoke to a Cheese Perez. I call him a cheese because it's just how his name's spelled.
Achoo! Call him Achoo.
Achoo.
He'll love it.
I think he'll probably shoot me. But I just spoke to him. He said he left Hades, and then 3 hours later, it all fell apart. So we might have one less gang on the streets.
Oh, I was hiring for Hades the other day at Mosley's.
Oh, so you're the reason they broke up? That's fucking crazy.
No, see, look.
That's crazy.
Louis Blanc was at Mosley's, and he was talking about how his gang is like, you know,
Dispatch
they need an HR department.
1038 code 4.
So I was like, I don't know what I was doing. There were a bunch of cops rolled up, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually hiring for Hades right now. And then we got the application form out, and you know, maybe we would just. I was helping them in a way that's horrible. Why would I do this?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I'm gonna say I'm the reason Hades fell apart.
What did you do to them?
36623 90.
Catch them all the time.
No
Oh yeah, you did
vehicles
it.
parked
You
out
literally did
Yeah, I
it.
did it.
One
They
definitely
can't
did.
even. They can't even like fathom the thought of doing crime again.
There is a vehicle parked a little
Exactly.
bit down the street, marked 1060.
Exactly. But I thought I'd let you know, I'm gonna pass it up the chain.
Yep. You know what? I will let everybody know.
Contact with
I will tell
individuals in the
everybody
store.
when I see
Tell
them.
them that
You know what
I'm
Bonnie
the reason.
did? Bonnie canceled Hades.
Yeah, I canceled him because I grew hair.
He
on my
did
hair.
that shit. Yes, exactly.
And then ever since I grew my hair, that's one less gang on the streets.
You know what? That's valid.
Hold on. I think.
I'm gonna go to a bank robbery, I think so.
One
Not a
sec,
bank
one
robbery.
sec. Okay, hang on. Might need a 77 here.
Oh, where's Bonnie?
Do you want me to locate where Vonnie is?
I got it. Hold, he said he might need a 77 here.
Yeah. Just so you know, I wasn't like ignoring you. I just didn't know if you were still on the phone.
No. Yeah, it's all good. I was on the phone. He hung up and said he might need a 77, so.
All right.
Thanks. I saw one of them get out the car. They was holding something, but it was I think one of those radio scanner things.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like
Yeah, I
just around the
I
corner,
saw
so I was
away.
like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
coming. Right, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to a
I didn't know this
24/7 robbery.
All right, I'll go.
It's on Innocence.
What?
Innocence. Can you call the 76?
Yeah. 24/7 robbery innocence.
Yeah. Jonah and Hayes are already here.
354 en route to the 24/7 robbery.
You're on the wrong channel.
Innocence.
But you tried.
I'm on the wrong channel. You know what? At least I tried. You know what? Whatever. Charlotte, I'm not locked in right now. Gunshots.
Oh, that's a lot of
There's-
gunshots.
I hear class 2 shots on underneath Olympic at Strawberry Gas, it sounds like.
It's like it sounds like Olympic Freeway near Strawberry Gas.
A-firm. There's 71s in the area.
It's all around the VU based on the map.
Still ongoing.
354 is in the area at a store robbery.
Black Astron leaving the area. Just heading eastbound on.
04's on the freeway above. There's nothing on the freeway.
But yeah, Black Astron was seen eastbound on Innocence.
Oh, more shots fired.
In Innocence, 2 individuals.
One person running up
3.
into a black buffalo. Black buffalo's involved.
Anyone with 10-8 units, we got. J Hobbs getting a Black Astron, Class 2 in hand, northbound on Crusade.
There's 6 units total on the ground. You guys can coordinate a push and go together.
Roger that.
One running around the Crusade, the western side of Crusade on the building, running towards
Check
the
under the
blue
freeway.
color
Check under the freeway towards Strawberry Block.
car. I'm checking right now. The one down individual by the repairing car outside of VDM Motors.
There's one running with a
Class 2 right now near the freeway.
Yeah, by the freeway. Tell them to stop or they're gonna get shot.
Yeah, he's got a Class 2 and he's robbing someone here in front of this Astron, it looks like. One up on foot as well.
Under Strawberry, underneath the freeway at Strawberry right now.
Yeah, you got one across the street robbing there too, back here by this red fence.
I warned this guy VDM to stop robbing. They're robbing the guy VDM, I think. We're getting in a car, they're leaving.
4683, where do you need me?
Buffalo here as well on Strawberry across from the gas station. 247.
We have a downed individual here.
Let's triage underneath the train station. Start moving people over.
He's with the Class 2 away. He's entering the Astron now.
If you can apprehend them, try.
Astron is smoking. They're saying the car is out. It's gonna be out over here by across the street from Strawberry Gas. 2 occupants.
Duncan, start giving basic medical.
Let's get enough units with Bean to stay back and Radish to stay back with the shot down. I'm gonna go with where are you?
Individuals from the Astron is running on foot. They're
Advise
going
the
to Strawberry.
Passenger did have a Class 2 out.
Male in sweats, male in a black leather jacket. Male in black leather jacket getting picked up by a gray Buffalo. Northbound Strawberry.
Pursue this.
I can spike it. 22. It's going into the VU, now southbound.
One on this too.
Everyone's one mic up.
Northbound Elgin.
You have enough people injured?
Just me and Bean.
Let's get 2 more units at least.
Got Krieger over here with 2 across from the
Okay,
gas
when
station.
you've done
One more
basic
unit, Krieger
medical,
across from the gas
just get him in the vehicle and we'll head over to triage.
On one location with Bean, the guys with Krieger, and we will pursue this car westbound.
Bean, you want to do the bottom of the freeway or the subway station under the freeway?
Yeah, subway station. Yeah.
It's looking bad, but you know what?
I'm gonna open
Could be worse.
PBS on this car.
You could be unconscious.
Copy. You want me to call this? Eastbound San Andreas, or westbound San Andreas, past the senior bunches, break us off if you need 2 ground units. We're southbound Palomino towards the Cubby. Probably gonna be swapping into, I got local into a concrete wall.
At 176.
I'm with you again. We're at the Cubby.
Okay,
They're
we're gonna be
swapping into
moving
different
us.
vehicles here.
Yeah, we're moving our suspect to
Got an
triage
Astron
over by
station
Olympic.
northbound. Who we
Is this,
prioritize?
That's Alan Kyles and Mass.
What's that? Sorry.
And J
Is
Hobbs.
this bullet involved?
I'm not too sure. It was a black
Class 2
Astron
on
shooting
King
another
Trader
black
Way,
Astron up
and
there, I
then,
believe.
Entered the Buffalo. I believe it was called that he was shooting.
Did you put him in our car?
Direct.
At one at the original scene or with the pursuit?
Guy in the buff down here. Over on the back left.
Triage already.
Up, pit speeds on the Buffalo up to 100.
Yeah, we've got like. Oh, Duncan.
You're gonna need a
Yeah,
pass.
put
kidding.
him off Alexa.
Okay, yeah, we can go.
I'm going. He's
Okay.
he's not cuffed yet because I want to make sure I got him into the car without him like.
Yeah, no,
dying.
we're
But I
we're
will-
good because we haven't TSR'd or anything. Are you conscious, sir? Are you with us?
Be advised you're
Target's gonna
being
be the
tailed.
driver.
Hello.
You're being tailed by a vehicle.
Right, take him out
RORB
and get
West. They're
him-
sending it right behind secondary.
There, don't put him right next to him. Don't know if he's with them.
Yes, northbound in the alleyway.
Right, everyone got your cons. Continuing through the Jamestown alleyways, pushing all the way through. Then by our left. This we're continuing
Where do you
northbound.
want me to put him, Charlotte?
Just somewhere.
Approaching
Duncan.
our left, immediate. Continuing left westbound. And this is passing Crusade.
Duncan.
Made up a number on this if we got
Duncan,
one.
I would put him here, like near the
If there's a
Cosmo.
Taurus with CVPI that can swap out for Bean on the triage, that'd be appreciated.
Northbound. Elgin
But
is going to get massive distance at 1 VCB.
This is for your safety.
Continuing
and the
north,
safety of others.
approaching Elgin, keeping on Elgin.
How is this for
Speed
my
is gonna-
safety? How does that make sense?
Maintaining north, slowing for Spanish, riding the sidewalk, continuing north towards Bridge
I
Street.
think it means for your safety and for the safety of others.
Taking Bridge Street into
also
Mirror
your safety
Park,
as
taking
well.
it
How's it my
now.
safety?
Continuing
Cause
heavy
and
traffic
effect,
in
you know,
front of
like,
us.
what if
I'm
you-
smoking, by the way, behind you.
You got some adrenaline rush and you were like, you thought you were in the war and you started shooting all of us.
Slowing for Glory
Yeah,
Waste.
yeah, it's actually no.
Continue southbound.
Clear.
Glory, wait.
Yeah. That's why I say that.
Clear.
I think of everything.
Spiking
you know?
East Howard.
Honestly, sir.
Spikes down right in front of my vehicle.
Continue
22.
westbound.
Yeah.
Vehicle
Gonna have to
slowing,
stop you.
avoiding the spikes.
Hey,
Been
get off my fingers.
minus 1050.
Get off my
Oh,
fingers.
it's part of the process, sir. It's part of the process.
Get off. Get off.
It's part of
Continuing
the
again on
process.
left southbound. Elgin.
Uh-oh.
Taking the
Charlotte.
freeway. Continuing
He's-
westbound.
He's
Death Arrow.
positive.
I would
Uh-oh.
never be GSR positive. Never.
Continuing opposing lanes.
Sorry, I need to search
Taking
you.
the off-road skip
I had to
by
open
Ginger
my
Street at
camera.
1 VCB. In
Ginger,
White
Ginger.
southbound. I continue southbound on Calais.
Positive, but
Right westbound
Oh,
Lindsay
God.
Circus.
dun dun dun.
Minus 50.
Dun, dun, dun,
Is that
dun.
the one over by?
Wasn't downed.
Dun, dun.
I believe so.
Dun, dun,
Left northbound Palomino.
dun, 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 dun.
Continue northbound Palomino.
I stand by for more medical attention at a later point when EMS is here. We have to move you.
BU appears to be code 4.
Copy.
Once processing officers are finished giving
GSR
first
positive, no
aids,
guns,
let me
so I
know,
can-
and we'll start getting mended up
I
and
can
move out towards
talk
No
to you
guns.
afterwards, I guess.
He got robbed, I believe.
Let's start getting evidence from over here across from Strawberry Gas.
Bean, is this orange car being taken to MRPD or pounded?
That was just under here when I arrived. I never actually seen anyone near us, so I think just give it a parking violation now.
Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and move this on to.
You can search it because it's parked illegally, but other than that, we'll just give it a parking violation.
Gotcha.
For today, I'm moving Nastron to MRPD.
Confirm, thank you.
Jonah, are you on frequency?
Hey, firm.
So, that area you're searching, our suspect was downed on the staircase?
Hey, firm. I'm finding blood, projectiles, casings in this area.
A fun.
I'm finding blood from both the area where that individual was shot and where the individual was shooting, and presumably received some return fire.
I believe our suspect was robbed from there. Unless you guys can find a gun anywhere.
Check the Astron that is out. There may be a gun in the glove box potentially.
There is weaponry in the Astron.
Firm.
Do all down suspects have a processing officer?
Confirm, they should do. Anyone else need to
47.
be State or anything? Okay, let's start getting suspect loaded up. 353 gonna need some assistance moving my 95 because I'm in
let's
a
load
number
him
of
up.
them. We've got 2.
AFM, I can take one more in 354.
I'm gonna put my gun in yours.
I've got one more that I'm coming over with now. I just found over here behind the wall.
Okay, affirm.
Oh goodness.
Okay, so that's gonna be 6 individuals total.
366, can I put my 95 in your car? Hey, firm.
I gotta put this guy in here and just take him back now.
That's
Okay, let's wait for Radek to give medical to his 95, and then we can head over to CMC.
Okay. Do you know what channel we're on? I thought we're on. I think we're on
Channel
3,
two.
but I could be wrong.
Who's got the
Channel
guy with
2.
the Irish flag on his mouth?
There we go.
Krieger.
Hey, firm. Could someone take Krieger's 95 in their car just because he's on motor? Mind if I put him in here?
356. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, bro. Thank you, Bellum.
There's another man in this car.
Yeah. You know, it's called helping
Jump
other
scare.
officers.
Jump scare.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not sure if this orange, I think it's a 9F back here under the train tracks is involved.
Yeah, someone already went through it.
A LSPD officer went through that already, Hayes, just heads up.
Copy. So it's 100% confirmed of all.
No, that's why I just told him to give it a parking video. It was our parking violation because it was there when we arrived. No one near it, so.
We'll head to hospital in just 1 second, guys. We're just getting medical for the last person.
Collect evidence yet from directly around the VU?
I don't think anybody is collecting evidence yet.
428, I can. I just got started collecting evidence. I was at the CMC structure parking lot.
All evidence has been collected east of Strawberry towards the hospital. Just west towards the VU needs to be collected.
Right there, I can start. Just give me a moment. I'm just collecting the last little bit of casings there.
Might be the street, so I'm gonna have to take my 95 across the street here.
Confirm. Okay, we covered.
I believe Hayes has a spare seat, right?
If it's his 95, then I can put it in my 95 in his car. We're both going. Yeah.
Is this purple Dominator violent felony?
That was crashed out on scene when I arrived. I didn't
All
actually see
95s.
anyone get in or out of it.
Sorry about that. All 95s are loaded
Damn.
up now.
Confirm. We can move towards CMC.
That's a parking violation.
TJ, guys, I didn't get to collect the evidence in that area. That's behind you
got
down the sidewalk. Gunfire?
Oh my god, don't hit Bean!
Ooh!
Jesus Christ!
I didn't hear
anything
gunfire.
From the west side of Strawberry.
There's a jogger with TJ right now. Stand by. Jogger near TJ. Status.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a guy like almost at the front of CMC or something.
There was a silver
PD to
Sentinel
US
pulled
or
up in front of the front doors. I'm not sure if it's involved.
I didn't hear gunshots. I did hear Krieger's bike really loudly.
No, it's definitely like a pistol shot.
It's not a pistol shot for sure.
Oh, there's
An
more.
explosion?
Someone's bike blew up in the middle of the road.
Duncan over there by the door. Who's over by the door in the green bean? Can you grab this other 95 out of my car?
Come look at
What
you.
channel were we on again? We were in 2?
Channel 2, yeah.
I just put them in the side rooms. The left one is full. If you want to start putting them in the further one.
I've done it again.
Maeve!
Get out of bed.
I've done it. I've done it.
It's okay.
Oops, sorry. Is that all 6 suspects inside now?
That's 4 in our room. I'm going to check the other.
I believe they're all inside now.
That should be it.
Yeah, I just saw one.
I think we're missing one.
There was one more.
Yep. They're just coming up now.
Alright, firm.
trigger the further room.
The two on the ends, do me a favor if you guys can ease out of the bed.
But
so I
wait,
can
you
see
think there's
guys
evidence
as well.
on the roofs above VU area?
I've checked
we
most
not?
of those roofs. I did not check the VU roof for evidence. If you want to check the VU roof for me.
366 is gonna go assist with evidence collection since my partner's there.
Get you cleaned up and you're gonna feel much better, okay? You got some bullets. Why are you shooting in front of the hospital? You sure about that?
Who has the suspect in the purple suit?
That is me. 518.
Affirm.
Okay, well, you know, they'll figure it out in the long run.
Oh, where were you?
Get you on your feet.
Were you here all
I'm
along?
sure if you didn't do anything,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah, I
fine.
was seeing Nurse very quickly because Bean broke my
Oh.
ribs.
No,
Can't
I
believe
thought you
Bean
were
did
just like
this.
hiding behind a door or something and I just couldn't see you.
No, Bean broke my ribs definitely on purpose.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
Charlotte
I
broke
agree
my
with
arm
that.
on purpose.
Bean 100% would do that on purpose.
And then not only that, she didn't take me to the hospital. She said you got to deal with it.
Oh my god.
That sounds like Charlotte too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did do that.
Okay, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used
going?
against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if can afford one, want to be appointed to you by the state if available.
Duncan, I'm
You
just gonna watch
understand
over the
these rights as
cars.
I've read them to you.
Yes, I do.
And with these rights in mind,
Have a risk individual running around, so just be careful with your vehicles and 95s. He's just a little guy that likes to get into things.
Affirm, I'm with the cars right now.
There's also like a shirtless guy in a plaid shirt around. Is there any more evidence that needs to be picked up?
Still something okay. I don't see any. There was none on the
Basically
view.
got it all.
Yeah, I think it's all good. There was nothing inside the view itself, right?
Negative. Just checked.
Yeah, I think
Has
we're
anyone
looking
got a
good.
report up to this? Sorry.
There should be an incident up already.
There's DNA on top of the rooftop by the Strawberry gas station, but no casing, so I don't believe it's related.
367, I'm going to check out a suspiciously parked chrome intruder underneath Olympic.
What's there? I'm behind you a little bit. Just get in my car.
Unless Gary Gassman is a affiliated Besties or Men member, I think just going to leave it. I'm a little spooked out by the box
Hello.
fort that somebody's built down here.
Why you sound so sad?
Well, I kind of have my class 2 out when I'm on a scene, but
Have a gun or something?
what's up?
Never mind.
I was
Talk
just
back
like-
later.
No,
Like
what's
a
up? Because I'm
box.
just with a car.
Like a fort made of boxes. It's
What's
just
your
creepy.
opinion on
It says
finding evidence
labeled
in the trash
sacred
can?
grounds?
They're like guns and weed.
In the trash?
Yeah.
Guns and weed shouldn't be there. There should be a report, even if it's something so small, you know?
Uh-huh. I agree with you. But, yeah.
Simply, if you look at my past reports, it doesn't have anything in it, but it says, I found a chemical container. I found a weed. I found a gun.
Strawberry gas.
You know?
I mean, I
So
just was going through
it's
some away in the
delicious,
trash and
lotion.
found a fucking gun and fucking 180 bags of weed.
Can you... Oh, shit, really? Can you run for
Uh-huh.
fingerprints? See who put it
I
back?
did. There's nothing in there.
Does it look like at the bottom? Like it was just put in there?
No, it's at the top. It's at the top.
So other people have seen this too. Can you do me a favor and actually just put that into a report and like a senior report even and just title it like items found in
Trash.
trash, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make it a senior report. That's fine.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Bye. That's a local, and if not, that's a very convincing person. The problem with this is we've got scopes, right? But we shouldn't use that scope. It scuffs the gun out, like, hard.
Do we have any IDs on our 95s?
I got Luke guitar.
What was that? Luke. Oh, okay. Okay, and that just exploded. We're gonna have a Bravo.
What's going on outside?
And Jenna just exploded.
Oh no.
It looks like you have EMS on duty for those Bravos.
I'll go on 10-1.
Is there anyone who's able to help me and Bean transport our 95s to Sandy?
354.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Anytime.
Triple 4, my 95 is ready to roll the MRPD. I have a unit that can help me there.
I think most people here are BCSO, so you might just need to wait 2 seconds.
Hey, firm.
Be advised, it does look like Simbo Jutton is running around the hallway in the hospital.
We're coming out now, Charlotte.
Hey, fam.
We still got 2 95s in the north side. Doctor's coming in down there.
Wait, do you guys have 2 95s?
Yeah.
Oh god. Duncan can go in the trunk.
That's all I am, Mom.
Yeah, that's how it is today, Duncan.
Duncan, is either you go in the trunk of your car or I go in the trunk of my car.
No, Duncan deserves the trunk. He annoyed me today.
I kind of, yeah, you know what? I do.
I screamed at him. I did it. See you there.
Going for trunk?
Hey guys.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on with you guys? Like, what is happening?
Oh, I'll tell you in the interrogation room. I'm genuinely considering just snitching on everyone. I'm not even joking. No, I'm not actually I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm actually contemplating just snitching.
Well, you know, Duncan, I think they have had their rights read to them. Have you read your 95 the rights?
Yeah, I'm not a little.
Okay, I just wanted to double check, you know, before speaking. Well, if you know, you actually do want to, just let us know.
No, yeah, I actually do. I've had enough of this shit. I'm ready to fucking flip. I'm ready to flip. Done. So I'm gonna tell you everything I know about Chaos Legion.
Oh my god! Okay, you tell me what you know, and I'll tell you what I know. Ooh.
I don't
Oh.
really know that much about Chaos Legion, to be fair.
Yeah, I just know they live next door to me. And they leave guns on my doorstep every now and then.
Nice.
Yeah. Duncan, you still back there?
Unfortunately.
Oh. I'm surprised you fit in there. You and that big yapper of yours.
Duncan?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just make sure it's the back there, man.
Okay, guys, this guy in the trunk. Today I was in a chase, right? And you know how sometimes you just have to focus. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a panic driver, so like if I'm focused. Whoa! Whoa! What happened?
Well, it sounds like you need to focus.
What happened there? I don't even know what I hit. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, so focus when you're driving and whatever, yeah.
So yeah, anyway. You see? There we go. Anyway. What the fuck did I hit? Oh yeah, so Duncan was on the phone next to me and yapping while I'm driving.
Oh,
and I'm trying to do comms and I can't even focus on what I'm saying.
Wow, well, yeah, I agree. You should be
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
truck.
So he should be in the trunk.
Before
Hey
responding,
guys.
MRPD
Hey,
295.
you might want to check if I need medical.
Oh my god, you didn't. And...
I took off like a rocket ship.
This is not mine.
That's my guy.
What's his name, Duncan?
My guy.
What's his name?
Michael Verse.
Hi.
You want me to recap you on what I've learned so far?
Yeah, tell me all about him. Bring him with us. Let's
So-
have a walk and talk. Come on.
Where the hell are we gonna go? There's like one interrogation room.
Have you ever just looked at a situation and been like, what can I do? This is what I can do. And
Use
put
the lab?
everybody in the same room. Put everybody together. Oh, you want me to open the door? Okay. Okay, I'll do everything.
Charlotte, now I don't think today is the time where you should be shitting on me.
Fair enough.
Or I won't tell you what happened.
Okay, go on. Go on in there.
Which one?
Well, you have to, like, do his stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
5676 BCF, so 195.
Help, I can't see anyone. Help. There we go.
Alright. I just need to double check your fingertips to see that they indeed match the fingerprints of Michael Verse, indeed. So I need to take off these gloves. Well, actually, your fingers are your fingers are exposed. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna rub this ink here, and look it
my
up
God.
here.
What does he look like? What does he look like? Because I see right here that he has your
Watch out,
mustache in his picture.
Yeah.
Gotta get it.
If I take off his mask.
He's trying.
There's
Oh my
no
god,
pressure.
oh
I
my
shaved
god.
it off. I shaved it off. Hey, can you put my hat back on at least?
Yeah, give him his hat.
Turns hat.
All right, well, let's take it to the
Alright.
Roger scrapyard real quick, and we'll just bury it.
I
Give it to
guess we
local
can just continue questioning here. So
No, no, no. Let's either go into interrogation or put him in the cells. Like, did you?
I'm being interrogated?
No, I was just wanting him in the cells. They shouldn't put them out of cuffs.
I'll put you in the cells.
Oh, they did take them out of cuffs. No, I think you should.
Shootout cleanup.
I think he agreed with me when I said that.
Yeah, we're burying
Safety
a
of others
car
and
right now.
whatnot.
You were GSO positive.
Pay for
That's from before. That's from the last one.
I think you're lying to me, Mr. Ledger.
Negative.
You seen him
Exactly, bro. Oh no, it should have been positive from the last one before, but yeah, I had before when I was getting arrested last time.
Yeah.
But I should probably.
Oh, I'm cringing so hard. Duncan just walked in there. Nobody even noticed because they're yapping. They're all yapping.
Yeah, look, I'm negative then, so I didn't even shoot, bro. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you were still on scene. You had the intention of shooting.
And bag up
You
your
were on
stuff.
scene.
I will leave
I was
the
on
meals
scene.
that you can.
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying to
you
get
had
him to
the
stop
intention of
fucking
shooting as
robbing
well,
you.
so I was going with that
Yeah.
shooting, no?
Well, unfortunately, I get this thing called qualified immunity.
Oh.
Hello?
Mr. Verse, you should be able to eat. Hopefully, I can reach your customer.
It is.
Yeah, so did the manor.
569.
All right.
35623 BCSO.
So,
Which yellow
the
building?
buds
Where?
already want to fess up. What about you? You want to just fess up, make it easy on everyone, or do you want to yap
I'm
with
not
me for a
believing
few
you,
hours?
Simon.
Wait, where? I don't. Oh, I see it.
Everyone's fessed up to what?
All right, perfect.
I
All right,
don't
thank you very
know.
much.
I mean, I'm not saying you are. I'm
I
not
have
saying
no
you're
idea what you're
part
talking about,
of
sir.
the manor, but you were definitely working with
I
the
told
manor
you, the
here.
reason I'm GSR positive is because they got jumped at Stad
Give me
City by a
good
bunch of
drop in the
hillbillies.
Sorry?
If If you give me a guilty plea, I'll drop it down to 80.
By the
I
hospital.
don't believe
I'm
they
not even
are.
guilty though. Like,
You're on the
I
same
never shooting,
radio.
I never shot.
Your GSR positive, which means you were shooting
You
back.
were seen, you had the intention of shooting.
You don't have a hunting
What does
license.
gang
There's no
related
hunting
shooting
rifle
mean?
on you.
Shooting, like gang to gang violence.
You know how many times
No, but
I
intention of
test someone their
intention
GSR
of
positive
it.
and they say they were hunting?
Nah, I wasn't.
Easy
I
as
was
cop
scared for
out.
my life.
Easy as cop out.
Why are you in the same radio with people that were in a gang-related shooting? While
What did
also
you
have
hunt?
the same
And
association
when were you
with
hunting?
the gang that was in the gang-related shooting.
Rodents.
What
Struggle
gang
thing,
related
you want
shooting
lawyer
are you
thing?
talking about?
I don't want to fight. I'm not guilty. Okay. Nice one, bro.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, keep it going, brother. Good next.
Dean,
Yeah?
got an arguer over here. He wants to argue gang related because he's part of the
I love
ballers.
arguing gang-related.
Even though he was on the same radio as Mr.
Okay.
Lucatar.
I will explain.
I have no idea what you are talking about, sir. All I remember is the reason I'm being GSR positive is because I got jumped at Stab City. I told you this. I stood my ground in Stab City versus a bunch of hillbillies.
He was positive, but no gun.
What do you think, Charlotte?
So you don't have
Tag it
a
in, Charlotte.
you don't have a weapons license.
I never said I did.
Yeah, but that's still a crime to have
Yeah.
a gun.
But I didn't do no gang related shooting.
But where is the firearm in question?
Oh, I told him earlier I didn't manage to stand my ground.
Hmm.
He's pretty much admitted me that he was indeed in a
attempted to
shooting
stand my ground in Stab
with a group
City,
of
and
people, but it was in a
unfortunately, just
different
didn't
place.
go.
Duncan, come over here.
What's up?
So he was definitely involved in that. We just need to get affiliations of all groups involved. His affiliation.
His radio is the same.
Oh,
in
it's the same?
manner. He has a manner tag.
Cool. So we're not playing stupid. Is everybody else charged for it?
Everyone's getting charged with it, yeah.
Yeah, but Stephen O'Connor was.
I refreshed it and it says he's also getting young.
No, I know, but people haven't been charged for their possessions.
My guy don't have no possessions.
Okay, he did. Okay, so your guy doesn't have possessions.
Adding in possessions and GSR test right now.
Okay. So
And radio.
you are gonna charge him, and if he wants to challenge it, he can go to court. But I will start writing my statement right now. But people need to start writing theirs. So just be firm with him. Tell him you're charging him gang-related shooting. Make sure you explain that even if you go down, you are still participating in a gang-related shooting.
Right, I'll do my best to do that, and also I'll bring up the fact that you're on the same radio. You're doing this. You're
353, anyone
in the same
need anything from
proximity,
me?
et cetera, et
On this
cetera.
week?
Negative. Our guy might end up going to bench, so we might need you. Did anybody see
Please
anything?
I really don't have time.
No, I did. I actually did not see anything other than like people getting robbed. That was about it. I didn't actually see any of the shooting.
Hey, fam, if you didn't see anything, then you won't be needed.
Hey, firm.
Did anybody plead guilty?
Simon Ledger.
And what affiliation is he?
Ballers, but he was on the same radio as the Manor.
Hey, fam. Okay, it's just because our guy's challenging it, so he was on the Manor radio too. Michael Verse. He was on the floor. We found him after witnessing, I think, Jay Hobbs shoot him down.
You're on the same radio as the other assailants.
I heard shooting happening at the VU, sir. How does that? That's not the same area. If I'm near the morgue outside the hospital, like you said.
So we're confirming
There was
Bessie's versus Manor,
officers
right?
saw the shootings and take place there as well.
A member of the Bessie's Astron should be good to get a back.
Well, particularly me. I saw the guy who shot you down and ran off.
I don't believe he was
What's
caught.
the charges, sir?
Gang-related shooting. Just gang-related shooting. One blanket.
Unsure, because it's kind of like an unsure if we can like prove it was used in the violent felony. We know it was Bestie's,
Yeah.
but that's like a thing that we can't prove unless we've got DNA evidence on scene.
I am putting in my DNA now. Stand by.
Hey, firm.
AFM, even if you do find DNA, it's more so, was that car used? And if you cannot prove that via dispatch cards or officers' witness testimony, then it's probably not VAF worthy.
This was the Astron that two of the suspects that we were chasing got into, and then realized that it was disabled, and then they took off on foot.
Oh, AFM. Then if you make sure statements... Make sure statements are in just in case this goes to bench then.
10-4. And with that, I know I saw it. I know a handful of officers saw that they got into the Astron. I think it's over that.
How is 40 sound?
I think you would need a Ventura statement as well for the Astron, but it should be good.
I'll just make your life easier, sir. I'm guilty then.
Oh, okay. Well. Alright. You are pleading guilty. 40. I'm gonna inform DOC that you're on your way up there.
So I've got
enjoy your stay there. I'm sure
ledger.
they'll give you.
Found on scene
Did you
he
get
is
your meal yet?
negative. He is on the same radio, but
Yeah, no, I'm all good. Yeah, I'm all
I
good.
had no weapons on.
Alright. There's also food.
Still gang related, right?
AFM, our guy was the same. Michael Verse. We witnessed a few of them getting robbed on scene.
Bunch of people that were in gang-related shit. They might come back for revenge on each other. Just so you're aware. All right, have fun. Pled guilty because I just took the cuff timer off of this thing. I just gave him how much time he was in cuffs. He just said guilty.
Oh, well, the thing is, they just want to challenge it. They want to see what they can get out of it, right? Hey, I was on a scene, but I didn't shoot. You can't prove it. But, my guy, we're not stupid. I sometimes think that people don't believe me when I say things, but the way I explained the VAF thing, that was right? If you can't prove by dispatch and you didn't have officers visibly see it, then you can't really VAF a vehicle.
I think I've got it still. Sorry, I've got long eyes. It's continuing westbound now.
I just swapped to channel 1 and Bonnie said long eyes.
Straight line. I can't keep up with this street.
I can't believe you've been
Past the
bullying this
speaker.
entire time while I'm like not.
Past the Rock
I'm
Plaza,
clearly
still
not in the
continuing
greatest mood.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like a little bit of bullying is like...
150 U-turn.
You know, I'm trying
Maybe
to
I
keep...
deserve it.
Past the Rock
No,
Plaza,
I'm trying to... It's banter, right? It's banter. And in England, that's what we do to cheer each other up.
It didn't keep coming east, didn't pass us. It just passed us, it just crossed, it's left northbound Elgin.
Where am I going?
I'm blind,
I went the
never
wrong
mind.
way.
I just lost visual of it. He'd like to take Bridge Street earlier. Think of me as westbound on Spanish, just wiped out on McClellan.
Is it a black and color buffalo?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coming down from Los Santos. I just saw it going northbound.
Copy.
Yeah, I promise I will tell you later, just not now.
Why not now?
Where did we
I wanna
catch
make
them
sure
coming
I'm
back
not
into
just,
the city
like,
Bay Tree last time?
I,
Bay Tree.
I want to make a mountain out of molehill when it's just probably just in my head.
Yeah, but I could probably help you right now with
But I
whether
could-
it's in your
but
head.
was
I don't
it
really
smoking
care
or
about
no?
the tea. I
After
was
the 50?
joking, right?
It didn't look like it was smoking.
I don't think it was smoking just in time, but I didn't get a good visual either.
I
What's that
don't
about
know.
Mount Han and Bay Tree?
Was it from a member of command or was it like an officer? Was it a civilian? Like what happened?
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing command related. But what I will say though is the problem with Charlotte is, as much as I trust you,
Everyone's code 16 around the airfield.
I don't want an issue to spread, be an issue.
What? How is it going to be an issue, though? What are your steps to resolve whatever this is?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, but that's not healthy. Like, if you think there's an actual problem, you received a text from somebody, there has to be, like... Oh. That's me.
VCB.
Hey, fam.
Just in case you guys weren't reading 311 in that high-speed pursuit, we just had a lifer get kidnapped.
Hello,
one
this is
broken out
Jeremy.
Of,
Hi, Jeremy, Charlotte.
Custody at Bolingbrook. Name is
Hi, Miss
Warren
Charlotte.
Keith.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
I
can,
didn't have your
we can reroute
phone
resources
number.
now.
I didn't want
Yeah,
to like bother you
Last
too
year was at
much,
the Yellow
but
Jack, but
That's okay.
I don't have a car or anything for you.
yeah.
Just wanted to make you guys aware.
Do you
Do we have
remember
any kind of affiliation with that?
the email I sent you?
Yes, I do.
When you write your statement, can you tie me in too?
I was wondering, are you busy at the moment?
Counts as me too, or do I have to write my own?
I'm gonna go
Probably won't be on
76
duty
to the
for
fleet
too
and
much
I'm gonna see
longer,
if,
but I'm
maybe it
free
was like a
to
hostage taking.
come talk
Hey,
if
fam.
you want to talk.
I mean, right now we don't have anything
Oh
to go
yeah,
off of besides the
that
Polo,
would
so we
be
can ride
honestly
units
that would be
locally, that's
probably
fine.
better because this ship seems to be pretty busy so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever do want to ride along, though, let me know. It'll probably have to be a bit earlier, or on like a Friday, Saturday. But if it's around these times.
No.
Yeah, in that case probably it's gonna be Saturday then.
Okay.
At some point.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
You have my number now, just save it. But I'll swing by you at the hospital.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
on duty right now.
Cool, I can
Just
swing
make
by
sure
the
anybody
hospital.
that
I'll
saw
see you
Jake
soon.
Hobbs visibly without a mask on
Yeah,
gets
thank
their
you so
statement in.
much.
No problem.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
What's
the statement
under? Gang-related shooting, right? Should be the latest gang-related on Strawberry and VU area.
Firm, this is from that situation.
Can you,
Holy
when you write your
moly.
statement, can you do like a joint statement with me?
Well, I didn't do any of the processing, so you'll have to do some of that.
Everyone's 76.
Sure, I can add to it, like on the bottom, like.
I'm gonna
this is
take
what
my
Duncan did.
ass back. I'm gonna hold towards
7690.
Rockford.
Can you write like everything leading up to it?
7690 is 23 the flight.
Yes, I can do that.
Class 2 got fired at this,
Off duty.
with the red and common
Hmm?
vehicles that were just used.
Going off duty.
I'm off to the hospital right now.
I affirm there's also class 2 present at the fleeter as well. Seems to be majority Hydra. Occupied 3 times. They have. Is that Crimbo? I think they have Crimbo hostage.
70476 to the Flicker. Redirecting to the bank.
244, same traffic.
Bonnie, I'd say we, due to the lack of units and the amount of cars and whatnot, yeah.
What is that?
How's Jenna and Ventura?
Saw Jenna at 311 earlier. Oh.
Copy.
L1 RTV.
Ooh, I can't hit that.
Are we at the hospital?
An EMS wanted to have a chat, so we'll see.
An EMS.
But you want me to pick him at the vehicle?
Affirm, yes.
231, I'm gonna grab fuel and I'll reroute back.
A minute or two before they are able to go.
Thank you, something by the way, Charlotte.
I can reroute back. I have a little over a tank of gas, so it should be fine.
Send you something if you look at it silently.
36623, Fleecom.
I missed Charlotte.
Got ADHD.
Oh, hey! Sorry, I
Oh,
was... Yeah, I was thinking about
you
something.
just really like climbing
Oh.
this.
He's gonna
You
break
know,
something and then cry about it and blame me for it. Let's go
you know
find something to
what
say.
would be better? You know the ladder outside the hospital? I heard some people they managed to climb that one, the very slippery one. Maybe you can try.
Snoopy,
Yeah, there's
hello.
no way.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, do you want to go to like the cafeteria or something to chat?
Yeah, I feel like that'll be a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that Marshall can't tell the difference between a British or an Australian accent.
What?
He said describing the person and the 311 said British / Australian.
That's actually funny.
I'll wait over here.
Well, I mean, do you mind him being here?
I feel like it's probably better to be a little bit more private.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't mean to hate
No,
you.
I didn't know what it was about. Let's go
Grimbo
over
has
here and
punched
away
right
from
to the
him.
back of the head.
Okay. Oh, pizza.
Yeah, okay, so what's up?
I don't even know where to start, honestly, because I feel like there's just so much happened recently.
In
People get
regards...
hurt all the time. Like, you know,
Jimmy, occupied 4
murder,
types here, photos of
plague,
all the suspects.
people getting hurt. And there's just so many times that I feel like I'm not doing enough to save people.
What could you do more, though?
There's certain thing I can't really go into too much details about because of people. But okay, I'm just gonna be very vague. You can keep your own speculation if you wish, but I'm not gonna like say the patient's name or any detail.
Okay, so I will just throw it out there, but I think I know the situation you're on about. And I believe it's to do with one of my deputies, right?
I don't know if this would break people.
Look,
So
I got told by Angela and Savannah because I'm acting as a legal advisor instead. So I don't know all the injuries and stuff. Actually, I do.
Okay.
Because I can put 2 and 2 together. But hear me out.
Okay.
I don't think you did anything wrong. So, what is it you want to talk to about that? Leave names out. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable saying names. What do you think you could have done different, and what do you need from me?
I guess it's hard to say because I feel like in medical field there's just a lot of time. What you do versus what the outcome would be are just like very different. And sometimes maybe one treatment is not the best way. And I just kind of, I don't know, I wish I could have done better. Like, what if I accidentally killed someone because of my mistreatment? Like,
I don't think you mistreated, okay? I think... So, I was kind of looped into everything. Obviously, like, I don't think I was supposed to have been looped into as much as I did, but I was there when a situation was happening at the hospital. So I kind of, from that, ended up knowing a bit more than, I guess, the injuries. Like, I knew a name at this point. But,
okay.
Look, I've been around for a long time. I'm probably one of the well-seasoned medics in the city. Not many
Yes.
of the older version of medics Like, not many people from back in the day are still around. So, you've got myself and Veronica Westfield. I can't really think of anyone else. So, one thing I think that could have been done different is the steps taken to get to that point. But I wouldn't say crazily different. I would say read the room on who you're treating and... Okay, so let's just say you find a patient. You want to give them the minimal treatment. Unless they're giving cues that, you know, like their body needs more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's no cues, then, you know, stop the bleeding wherever you can. Get the pulse back however you can. And just get them to hospital. IV, you know, C-collars, whatever you need. You just get them to hospital. In that situation, the reversed effect shouldn't have happened. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
In no way, shape, or form should adrenaline make anybody, like, the heart stop, right?
Yeah, that's not how physiology works.
I think that you need to keep your chin up when it comes to that situation itself, and realize that, yes, there are things that you can maybe change, and I'm sure people are going to work with you to figure out what needs to change. And you just need to remember that you didn't do anything wrong. Doctors don't think you did anything wrong. EMS don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think you did anything wrong. You did just fine.
Thank you. Thank you for the validation.
No problem. And anything else you hear from that situation, if, you know, you hear anything from her, if she says anything to you, feel free to reach out. Feel free to let me know, because you on duty, you are just as valid, just as appreciated as anyone else. Cop, EMS, doctor, anything. You come on duty and you help us when we need it. So we're gonna do whatever we can to make sure you're comfortable being around. And I want to just say, when people are screaming at you, don't be afraid to call an officer over to calm them down, especially if there's no other EMS on duty.
I will remember that. I also want to thank you for the good work you put into, like, you know, the MCI that we were part of a few weeks ago. So yeah,
No
I
problem.
really appreciate it.
Look, sometimes some medics want to do it all by themselves, and sometimes some medics appreciate the help. So I will try read the room the best I can and help where I can.
Yeah, I always I like collaborating with other people. I like teamwork, especially sometimes if a patient is like bleeding really badly, then, like, you know,
I'm
one can
validating
help
his
with
feelings.
like holding the pressure, and the other is like doing other treatment. So usually in that kind of situation, I always kind of request for help.
Yeah, honestly, for somebody like me that actually likes helping, and I like being available, right? I guess it makes me appreciate when medics actually like asking for help. Because some people panic, right? You never panic. You just say, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? Or if I make a suggestion, you fully take it, and you'll agree. And if you didn't agree, I'm sure you'd let me know. But some medics panic. And if, say, I ask, hey, do you need me to do this? They say, nope. No, it's okay. I got it.
Yeah. I think sometimes I'm just like, even though I'm not like looking panic or acting panic on the surface, I'm really good at masking it. But usually I try to find a way to ground myself to avoid feeling panic. If I panic, it will mess up the treatment for the patient.
You know, I noticed like you seem like, so you don't seem panicked. You don't panic, right? You seem like you know what you're doing on scenes.
Yeah.
But I think that you give the overall kind of nervous vibe. So when I come onto a scene, I try to avoid that nervous vibe by just being like, "Hey, what do you need from me?" And I think that that's kind of what grounds some people too sometimes.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting to be asked for help, just straight up asking, like, "What do you need?" And I feel like that sometimes helps medics so they don't feel scared to tell an officer what to do.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for the feedback, by the way. I always appreciate. I always aim to become a better medic so I can help save more people's lives.
Yeah. Look, I may not be a medic anymore, but I sure as hell do still know what I'm talking about. And I sure as hell am here to help you guys, so never be afraid to even just reach out to me after a scene. If you feel like something wasn't good, if you think something could have been better, just let me know. Because that one scene where you had that one issue, that's not the end of your career. That's not anything. Nothing's going to come out of that. Just make sure you don't let that affect how you treat other people.
Absolutely. Yeah. The other day I told Josh that the night after that I had a nightmare where she died because of me. And I woke up with sweat. And my heartbeat was really, really fast at that moment. But hearing what you told me today, it helps me feel a lot better.
Just remember also, try like drill this into your brain. The only thing that would have killed Yvette is some unknown illness that we have not diagnosed. We don't know what it is. The only thing that would have killed her would have been that and not you. There is no way for a medic to know that somebody has an illness or a reaction or anything unless they have a bracelet on their wrist. Right?
Yeah.
So if a reaction like that happens, there has to be something wrong with that patient. It's not you, it's something wrong with that patient. And what they need to do is they need to get that diagnosed so that we never have them issues again. Most issues are treatable. Like, let's say you give them O neg, but they have RH blood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then they're going to need a blood transfusion, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it is treatable. But there needs to be a cue. There needs to be a bracelet. There needs to be something for you to know that there's something wrong with that patient. So if she was to have died, it wouldn't have been your fault. You couldn't have been charged for it. You wouldn't have lost your job. Nobody would have thought twice about the treatment you did.
Yeah, that's very valid. I always check medical bracelet before I give any like more advanced medication just in case. Speaking of unknown illness, if you don't feel comfortable talking about that, that's totally valid. But I'm just a little bit concerned how is the black vein fever has been affecting you.
Yeah. It's rough. I think my problem. Oh yeah, go.
10-4, what's a 20? Echo 26.
I'm fine, by the way. There's no cure yet, but I'm pushing through it. So you go to your call.
Yeah. About that, there's something more I want to talk, but we can do that later on.
Okay.
When we're both free. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'll go off duty.
If you do a ride along on Saturday.
Yep.
Yep, we can talk then.
Sounds good.
All right. What is he? Yeah. Hmm.
Now what?
I'm not gonna be around for like too much longer. Oh, my god.
I think
Calm
we're
it
gonna be on for a
down.
bit if Simbo does something.
Back it up.
Oh.
You tried. You tried.
What the hell?
No, I didn't
I
even try.
saw
I didn't even
that.
try. If I wanted to do it, I would
saw
have done it.
that.
If I wanted to do it, I would have done it.
Duncan, do it back. Duncan, do it back. Ugh. Do something, Duncan. Oh, not that. That's not what you were supposed to do, Duncan.
Oh, he's taking me.
Glad you're at the hospital.
Oh my god. Duncan.
It's an opportunity to be dramatic. Should I do it?
I mean, you did punch him, which isn't our procedure, right?
He hit me first.
Yeah, but when it's a little bitch off, it's hardly alphaable. Look, he punched me too. It was self-defense for me.
Self-defend.
Whoa, hold on. Let me get in here.
Have fun.
Doctor!
Jesus Christ.
He was assaulted in the hospital. Said by Snoopy.
Who did this?
Who do you think did this?
You did it.
I have been waiting in line
No.
for a fucking 40 minutes, and now you had to do this.
He was gonna alpha, but...
I'll be fine.
Look,
still
Crimbo
can.
was
I still
self-defending me.
I still can alpha. I mean, I can still do it.
Well,
who did it?
I just got hit in the back of the head. That's all. Nothing too
back of the
crazy.
head.
The twat should tell you all.
Oh, last one here.
Classic. Oh, there's the Bravo.
You know, record keeping. You know, record keeping.
Duncan, do you Bravo when you're with anyone else?
10-6 to 13 Bravo.
What do you mean?
13
Bravo
Bravo
secured.
secured. He was Simbo Jottened.
Oh my god.
Up you go, buddy.
What are you asking, Charlotte?
I can't remember what I said anymore.
Do you Bravo with
Oh
anyone
yeah,
else?
thank you so much, Jackie. He does Bravo a lot with me. He alphaed a few times the other day with me too.
He just likes giving you extra work.
Well, I mean, I give him a lot of work, and then people seem to take it out on him.
Yeah, people do take it out on me.
It's looking pretty standard. We're gonna do a quick ultrasound of your heart to see how it's handling things. Make sure there's no, arrhythmia or anything. Okay.
Snoopy, if you need anything, let me know. Same with you, Jackie.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I do need to call Snoopy.
You should probably go off duty before I get stuck in a 2-hour-long ordeal that I don't have time for.
Yeah, no, same. You're in the same position as me right now.
Are we?
Yeah, this is my time to, like, go before I get stuck.
I think we're for two different reasons. You probably to sleep, me probably to go on a 8-hour excursion.
Yeah, but it's still something we need to do for, you know, us, right?
Yeah. I need to fucking drink a white monster or something to get through tonight.
You're like actually nearly on my schedule.
It's kind of flipped. Like, you know, one thing is sleeping, one thing is, you know, not work. It's just flipped, you know, the script is flipped.
Yeah.
But wait, if I have any available units, I did just see someone walk into Senior Buns with an AK. He then put it away like 1 second after, but I do know that he has an AK in possession.
76.
10-4. He's currently
Never take
ordering
this road up
the
north.
at the,
Yeah, I only
I
do
always
it.
go out of my way to go all the way through LS Freeway because I'm just used to it.
Yeah, I like going this road.
Yo, did you see which end?
If I'm coming from the hospital, I usually take this route because it's different.
flashback com moment. That's a come call. Okay. Come call it is. He has his vehicle. It's a black and colored Ranger. It's outside the vehicle. 2 individuals got outside of that black and colored Ranger. The individual with the blue Hawaiian shirt was the individual with the AK.
I'm 23. Let's go. You wanna move in with me?
He is
Oh my
now
god,
getting,
that's
yep,
so
he's now getting into that
cute.
Ranger now. It's gonna be.
They're moving in together.
Bradford, I'm coming.
And they were roommates.
4623, Bradford's contact vehicle is reversing. They're taking off.
I feel like this road teaches me how to drive more too, by the way.
Not wearing an ADMC car, but he is ADMC.
Really?
Vehicles maintaining eastbound Del Perro.
Why? Unless that happens.
I think we got.
Yeah, because I have to take
I
turns
need
and
water.
stuff. I have something for you.
Well then, let's somebody find us a frequency.
I've gone too far. No, I haven't. I did it.
No, I have drinks. But I need water.
Channel 3 for
I can put you in the Alamo Sea if you like.
Channel 3.
Yeah, channel 3.
It's too salty. I need water that'll keep me hydrated so I don't get headaches.
Good night, Melon.
704, 10-8.
I'll park it up.
I'm parking here.
How about 704 showing you today?
Sorry, 10.
Copy that 704 showing you today.
It's not with you guys, but you know what?
Thank you. Holy God, guy's never been fucking asked on the radio before. He doesn't know that.
Duncan, go 42, so it looks like we're
He's
all
never
going
heard
42
dispatch.
together.
Got scared.
Last time I did this, Bones just went, good night, shift 1.
I remember that actually. I think I was there.
You were part of it because it was you, me, Anita, and Hayes all going 42 at the same time.
Yeah, but it was like a stupid time actually.
And Bones was like, go good night, shift 2 or shift 1. I'll throw my fucking stuff away.
Don't forget the vest.
I always don't forget the
Night.
rest. See ya.
704, active 30.
Oh yeah? I haven't actually seen much of it. Okay, I'm gonna end stream here. I am gonna be around.
Fucking gang member.
What's wrong with that, huh? What's wrong with gang members?
Classic CC corrupted Charlotte.
Hold 1 second. I'm gonna just think. Guys, I'm ending stream. I'm going to go prep for breakfast and stuff today. Tomorrow. And then, well, today. I was right. And then I'm gonna have a quick chat with Duncan. So, as much as you guys want to see that, I want to just do that and then go to bed. So, Good night, guy. Guy? Guy. I appreciate y'all. Who's live? Zach. Zach is live. Go to Zach. Actually, no. Sorry for taking it back. We're going to Mace. We're going to Mace because I like to support the little guys. He is pissing on stream, bro.